turn it up loud.
WZAC, Danville, Madison, West Virginia.
The following is an exclusive sports presentation of WZAC and the Skyhawks Sports Network.
The Scott Skyhawks started the season off in high fashion as they defeated the second-ranked Herbert Hoover Huskies last Saturday night by a score of 50-19 in front of a large crowd at Skyhawk Field. The Skyhawks have worked hard this week as a talented Wayne Pioneer team comes to town after picking up their first win last weekend over Tulsa. It's been a long day for the Skyhawks as they began very early this morning as they were featured on WSAZ TV Channel 3's Fired Up Friday that featured several segments during the 6 a.m. hour. The students and staff had a regular day of school and now ready to face off in game number 2 of the season. With last week's win, the Skyhawks jumped up in most West Virginia high school polls to the number 2 or number 3 spot as this year's team has big aspirations for the season. Coach Jeremy Dolan, what are you expecting from your team tonight?
We got to come out and play our game of style football, physical up front, run hard, find wide open guys and, make sure that we hit them. And then defensively, we got to play discipline. And, we can't have silly mistakes and costly penalties.
From Skyhawk Field in Madison, the undefeated Scott Skyhawks host the undefeated Wayne Pioneers. Your game coverage is next here on WZAC, Video Productions, and the Skyhawk Sports Network.
It's time for the Parmar Stores broadcast of Scott Skyhawk football on WZAC and the Skyhawk Sports Network. Skyhawk football is presented.
Short drive to Danville and come see us where the Make the Summer sales event is in full swing at Stevens Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We've got savings on all models, including up to $14,000 below MSRP on the 2023 Ram Limiteds and 15% off MSRP on the 2023 Jeep Compasses. And the new 2024 Wranglers are awesome and arriving daily. So come see us for the Make the Summer sales event at Stevens Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Route 119 in Danville.
At Handley Funeral Home, we offer unique opportunities for families to create healing moments after loss. With over 55 years of experience serving the Boone, Logan, and Lincoln communities, our staff will help you discover ways to pay tribute, whether that be at a burial service at one of our cemeteries or a personalized lasting memorial. Visit us at www.handleyfh.com or call 304-369-0718. The Handley family of business thanks you for your support.
Good evening, everyone. We are topside at Skyhawk Field as the Wayne Pioneers have made their way into the stadium, and they are out on the field right now warming up. Skyhawks were out earlier. They're back in the locker room talking over their game plan with Coach Jeremy Workman. Skyhawks got off to a big start last week with a 50-19 win over Herbert Hoover. A lot of mixed emotions, a lot of chipping, a lot of good play on the field last week, but the Skyhawks made some adjustments at the half, and they came out and knocked off the Huskies. Tonight, the Pioneers coming in at 1-0. They had a win last Friday night over Tulsa. In that game, they knocked them off 41-0. They scored 41 of those points in the first half. For Wayne last week, they had 18 carries, 162 yards rushing. It was 9 yards per carry on average, and rushing for the entire game was 162 yards. For the Skyhawks, Matt Fry was passing wise, had 276 yards. He completed 13 out of 18 passes, 72%. He had 3 passing touchdowns, and Scott had 4 rushing touchdowns. Scott felt like they were a little flat on defense when they opened up the season last week, but then made some adjustments, as we mentioned, at the half. Put David Fennessy, moved him from an inside linebacker position to an outside position, and he could flat out get in on the rushes. I want to make a quick announcement. If you're coming to Skyhawk Field tonight, the Boone County Quick Response Team is sponsoring Operation Save a Life Game Day. This is a national event, and it's to bring awareness and prevention to overdose, suicide, domestic and child abuse, and human trafficking, all related to mental health. And they have a booth set up when you come in the main gate here at Skyhawk Field. Well, it's good the rest of the team could make it. I think he's still breathing hard, so we'll give him a chance to catch his breath. But are you ready to go?
Yeah, I can talk.
All right, well, let's turn your
my mic on.
Yeah, that might help. So Andrew Linville filling in for Chris Barrett again this week. As we mentioned last week, Chris is a new daddy, and he's still home taking care of those duties. Hopefully he'll be back as we hit the road and go to Sissonville next weekend. But Scott, big win, a lot of publicity, a lot of, accolades this week with the big win over Herbert Hoover.
Absolutely. It was a really good win. The defense finally turned it on the second half, and the offense come out swinging from the get-go, and hopefully that's what happens tonight.
We'll go ahead and take our first 2-minute break. We come back, we'll have the head coach of the Scott Skyhawks, and then we'll take another break, and we'll be back with Coach Tom Harmon, the head coach of the Wayne Pioneers, after this. You're listening to Scott Skyhawk Football on WZAC Video Productions and the Skyhawk Sports Network.
Thornhill, our goal is to provide you with the best automotive experience.
From our state-of-the-art facilities, amenities, and certified staff we call family.
You'll be offered the best experience you deserve.
We take pride in our focus for customer care, bringing the best quality and support for all of our customers' needs.
What are you waiting for? It's your time to get behind the wheel with Thornhill.
Get started now at thornhillautomotive.com.
Just tag it at Thornhill, where it's all here for you. US 119 Chapmanville and Logan, WV to Belfry, Kentucky.
At Hanley Funeral Home, we offer unique opportunities for families to create healing moments after loss. With over 55 years of experience serving the Boone, Logan, and Lincoln communities, our staff will help you discover ways to pay tribute, whether that be at a burial service at one of our cemeteries or a personalized lasting memorial. Visit us at www.handleyfh.com or call 304-369-0718. The Handley family of business thanks you for your support.
The Southern Pineapple in downtown Madison is your choice for women's clothing and accessories. They have styles that fit all ages, along with local handmade jewelry. From elegant to everyday wear, the Southern Pineapple is your place to shop. Find us on Facebook, subscribe to our page, so you can see all the latest products and inventory. Come and shop at our unique boutique and be sweet.
At Miller Brothers Pharmacy, we are dedicated to providing outstanding personalized customer service at an affordable price. We are your one-stop shop for all your pharmacy and medical needs. Our staff has over 90 years of experience, so you can count on fast, personal attention. Our pharmacy is proud to offer delivery service for your convenience with free delivery for patients within Madison and Danville city limits. Contact a member of our team about delivery today.
Let's reflect the big win over Hoover on Saturday night. I believe your team once again opened a lot of eyes across the state of West Virginia.
Yeah, I felt like it was a statement win for our program. You're playing a team that was ranked number 2 in the power rankings coming in. You want to set a tone for the season every time you play an opener, but when you got a big-time opponent like that, you really want to go out and set the stage for what your season's hopefully going to look like. And I thought the boys responded. We played real well. I felt like in all 3 aspects of the game, offensively, defensively, special teams, and so I was real proud of where we were at and how we played last week.
Matt Fry come out off the bench, handed the ball off. He had some weapons in the backfield and didn't do too bad throwing the ball as well.
No, Matt had a great night, and the thing is, it's like for him, a lot of people look at it and was like, it's just a typical night for Matt Fry. But you look at quarterbacks around the state, and they would be like, that's a great night, and it was. The throws he made, big time throws on, down distance. One he made to Clark in double coverage to get a first down. The other one he made to Bush. Down on the sideline again on a 4th down. But, you go and you look back and watch that game and you see the 13-yard touchdown strike he threw to Carson. The window that he had to put that football in between 3 defenders, that's top-level stuff. That's the type of throws that D1 quarterbacks make, and we're blessed to have him on our roster with us. And then, we got plenty of weapons around him. Preston ran the ball hard all night long. Dished out punishment as he was running it, and didn't stop. And then like I said, Braden and Isaiah and Carson all had big nights catching and running the football as well.
I was going to mention Bringer, had over 100 yards rushing in addition to the touchdown catches he had. So he had a good night as well for you on offense.
Oh, yeah. And, Carson's just now hitting his junior year, so we know he's kind of hitting his stride and his prime for his high school career. So we're excited to see what he does. I was joking with him before we went out, because I've been with Carson for, since he's about 8 years old. And a lot of games that I've coached him, we played on Saturday night. So I told him it was his night to shine. And, boy, he went out there and he responded. And 4 carries, 125 yards, 5 catches and 87 yards, and 4 total touchdowns. That's a great night as well.
Defensively, it seemed like, I don't want to say they struggled, but there was a few minor flaws in your defense the first half. Looked like you made some big changes at halftime, and it really paid off in the second half.
Yeah, some of it, you get opening game jitters, and we're in a situation where, we're trying to fill for, a key guy in Isaiah Brown there in the middle. So, we started 2 inside linebackers that hadn't played there much, in David Fennessy and Caden Mills, and they both played really well moving forward in the rest of the game. Some of it was making the adjustments. One of the things that we decided to do was flip David back to the outside where he's more comfortable and play Ty in the middle. Ty's played inside linebacker throughout his career growing up, but Ty's good enough you can play him anywhere in the front 7, and he'll impact football games. So I thought that was a huge adjustment, moving those two. And, David started coming off the edge, getting pressure on Hatfield, and Ty was taking on those blocks and shut him down in the middle. So and Caden got stronger as the game went along. And then the front 3 guys in Trent and Dalton and Mason played real well and got better as the game went along too. All 3 of them, it took them a minute to get adjusted. Trent's the only one that's that started there last year. Dalton, that's a new position for him, and Mason's a sophomore getting some playing time. And then Danny Holstein, who's a senior, came in and helped rotate there at the defensive line, and he made a couple of big plays, had a sack. So I was real pleased with how the defense responded and played as the game went along. We got better all night.
You got Wayne coming in tonight, and of course you never know. You can't never overlook the Pioneers. How do you feel like you match up, and how have you scouted them?
Well, Tommy traditionally has been, a straight wing T guy, but we've got film on them. They played Tulsa last week and put a pretty good whipping on Tulsa. And but one thing that jumps out real quick is Tommy throws the ball a lot more this year. So Wayne, they seem to have a pretty decent quarterback, and he feels, comfortable throwing the football. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a different game defensively for us, because in the past we've stacked the box and, prepared to shut down the run. They seem to be a little bit more balanced. Defensively, they try to hide what they're doing coverage-wise, play a little bit of eat the captain and hide the defensive scheme that they're giving you as far as the coverage and stuff until pre-snap. So, but I think overall, with our guys and the way they've conditioned in the offseason, and, I think we're strong up front offensively and defensively. So I know we can play well in the trenches. And then, offensively, we returned pretty much all of our weapons last year except for Jaden. So Jackson's still doing nice here. And we haven't missed a beat offensively. I think we scored on 7 out of 8 possessions last week against Hoover. So I would anticipate that our offense will respond, play real well, and we'll continue to get better defensively. So I like our matchup tonight.
How are you off as far as injuries? I know Gavin Bice had to miss last week. He got banged up in a preseason game. And where are you there as far as injuries?
Well, as you mentioned, Gavin, he had a little bit of a sprained knee that he suffered down at Tug Valley in the scrimmage. He's medically cleared, practiced all week, doing real well. So we're going to transition him back into our scheme on offense. The fortunate thing sometimes with an injury is, you get a guy steps up and gets the opportunity to play and takes advantage of it. And Zach McNeely has done that. Zach played exceptional in the preseason games at defense, but when he got the call to go to tackle and play in place of Gavin, we didn't miss a beat. He's done a great job, but that's a testament to his work ethic. He worked his butt off in the off season in the weight room, and he plays with a lot of heart and determination. And if you've got that and some skill, you'll be all right. And the only other guy that we're really truly missing is Kyle Fox. Unfortunately, he suffered a knee injury that required surgery, and losing him, I felt like Kyle had the potential to be an all-state guard. Will Toller, we had to slide him for tackle down the guard, and Will played great last week. And of course, we got Braden Queen there, so we're fortunate that we're deep at that position. But it sucks not having Kyle, his junior year, because he worked his tail off too in the off season, and I hate that he's not here with us, on the field. But he'll bounce back and be strong for his senior year.
All right, Coach, good luck, and we'll talk to the coach following tonight's game, head coach Jeremy Dolan. We'll be back with more of our Par-Mar Stores pregame show after this. You're listening to Skyhawks Sports Network on WZAC Video Productions and the Skyhawks Sports Network.
With Erie Insurance here at Caldwell Insurance Agency, I want to provide you with the best customer service available. I want to provide you with coverages that nobody else can provide you with, along with affordable rates. I promise you, when you come in this office, we will take better care of you than anybody else. Provide you with the best auto insurance, homeowners insurance, and life insurance. I want our family to be able to take care of your family, and I promise you we will be able to do that here at Caldwell Insurance Agency.
Make the short drive to Danville and come see us, where the Make the Summer sales event is in full swing at Stevens Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We've got savings on all models, including up to $14,000 below MSRP on the 2023 Ram Limiteds and 15% off MSRP on the 2023 Jeep Compasses. And the new 2024 Wranglers are awesome and arriving daily. So come see us for the Make the Summer sales event at Stevens Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Route 119 in Danville.
The Tint Guy has big news. The newest location is now open in Barboursville. Voted best in the Valley since 2020. Getting your windows tinted is now twice as easy. Go to the best, The Tint Guy.
Hey, Tint Guy here. Come see us at our new location in Barboursville.
Relationships in life are more important than the one between you and your Michelin tires. Rugged, long-lasting Michelin truck tires. Michelin, a better way forward.
Tom Harmon. And Coach, first of all, congratulations on the win last week. And were you satisfied with the play of your team in week one?
Well, of course, we've had times in the past where we played an inferior opponent and we messed around with them a little bit. But last week, we kind of, after the first series or so, we kind of did what we were supposed to do, put them away early, and got some young guys in there and let them play.
Looking at this year's team, you've had some great teams in years past. You got the Fisher Fry quarterback. I understand you guys pass a little bit more maybe than usual.
Yeah, passing's a funny thing, especially in high school, and it takes more than a quarterback. And, you also, even with a throwing quarterback, he's got to be a little bit mobile as well because, pass blocking high school is usually not great. So, and then you got to have guys that can catch it, and you usually got to have more than one of those. So, the big thing with us is we should kind of take what the defense gives us, and feel like we got a little bit more ability to do that than we have the last 3 or 4 years anyway.
Defensively, how do you feel like your team stacks up?
Tonight or the season? Well, we're decent. We have some decent team speed. As far as getting to the football, probably a bit undersized. But with that being said, we got some tough kids. We put some time into the weight room. So, we feel like without us seeing a great opponent so far, we feel pretty solid about it.
I'm sure you scouted the Skyhawks, and how do you feel like the Pioneers match up with Scott?
Well, I think they have an outstanding team, and as you watch, they've got, of course, Scott's always had the kids that played really hard, but, this year and last year, some of these kids that they've got are a little bit cut above than your average Scott athlete, and it shows, making the state basketball tournament yearly, making the playoffs in football. It's a great group of kids they got in here right now, and it shows on film because, take one thing away, they can beat you with another, and so on and so forth. So, it'll be a big challenge, and, if you look around, just look at this place. There's $25,000 side-by-sides running around with logos on it, and $10,000 blocking sleds, and packed stands. So, I mean, all the amenities it takes to have a good football team, a good football program, they have it here.
What's the ultimate goal for the Pioneers for the season?
Well, you know, the same as it's been every year. You know, we kind of set the standard long ago of finishing our year holding a trophy over our heads. So, you know, we got some older guys, more mature guys. Some of it they're experiencing for the first time as far as being highly competitive. So we'll play this season out, and hopefully we get a chance to be one of those last teams to get a chance to play for it.
Coach Tom Harmon, thank you very much. Good luck tonight and good luck the rest of the season. Head coach of the Wayne Pioneers. We'll be back with more on our Par-Mar Stores pregame show after this. You're listening to Skyhawk Football on WZAC, Video Productions, and the Skyhawk Sports Network.
Hey, it's Sydney offering your...
Hey, Jake from State Farm.
We have to know.
Yeah, these are State Farm pajamas. No, what if we have to talk to somebody about our policy, but it's late at night? Call us 24/7.
Great, because what if someone still calls his mom for everything?
We'll walk you through everything. At State Farm, we're there for your what-ifs.
Oh, yeah, Mom, everything's great. Yeah. I mean, not my mom.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
At Miller Brothers Pharmacy, we are dedicated to providing outstanding personalized customer service at an affordable price. We are your one-stop shop for all your pharmacy and medical needs. Our staff has over 90 years of experience, so you can count on fast, personal attention. Our pharmacy is proud to offer delivery service for your convenience with free delivery for patients within Madison and Danville city limits. Contact a member of our team about delivery today. At HANDLEY Funeral Home, we offer unique opportunities for families to create healing moments after loss. With over 55 years of experience serving the Boone, Logan, and Lincoln communities, our staff will help you discover ways to pay tribute, whether that be at a burial service at one of our cemeteries or a personalized lasting memorial. Visit us at www.handleyfh.com or call 304-369-0718. The Handley family of business thanks you for your support.
About a little over 7.5 minutes ready for kickoff. And Andrew, what's the buzz on the street this week about the Skyhawks? You never know what Coach Tom Harmon's going to bring with these Wayne Pioneers. You played those guys back in your day, and you never know what kind of team they may bring into the field.
Well, they're going to run their wing tee, I guarantee you that, because they've been running that probably since you were a kid. But yeah, they're going to come out. They've always been a tough football team, nose to nose, hard working football team.
When do you think? What year was the first year Scott and Wayne actually played football?
Very first year.
Quickly.
Just 96.
1927. Scott won the game by a score of 6-0. Then they played in 1930, 31, and 32, but then they did not play till 1999. And I tell you what, Wayne owns the battle. Scott's only got 7 wins with 18 losses against his team. So that just shows you what kind of team and what kind of program Tommy Harmon's put together over the last several years.
Yeah, it's definitely a tough team to play each and every year.
We'll go ahead and take our final break as the Skyhawk Marching Band's getting ready to play our national anthem. We're about 6 minutes away from kickoff. We'll take a 3-minute break, and we'll be back with more after this. You're listening to Skyhawk Football on WZAC, Video Productions, and the Skyhawk Sports Network.
When I tell you that
Toyota is here for all your automotive needs. We have a large selection of new 2023 Tacomas, RAV4s, Highlanders, Camrys, and Corollas in stock and available for immediate delivery. Right now, get rates as low as 3.99% for 48 months on select new Toyota models, or get 4.99% financing for 60 months. Be sure to give your new Toyota the protection it deserves with our $995 genuine Toyota service contract. Visit balltoyota.com. It's a whole new ballgame.
Hi, it's Tony Caridi. You know, our West Virginia military veterans are the last ones to ask for handouts, yet many of them are hungry. I invite you to watch a video that shows an amazing monthly program that helps feed our veterans in Beckley and Clarksburg. Huntington Bank and other partners would like to expand this program to other areas of our state, and we'd love for you to help. Watch the video at wvenriched.com. That's wvenriched.com.
I need all the wins, yeah. Ain't no L's, I gotta get a no call and quits, yeah. Gotta keep on moving no matter how hard it gets, yeah. Better move out the way, cause I'm coming with harder hits. My head is as hard as a brick, but I'm harder than all of this. I don't think they really wanna come against the winner, got a finger on the pin on a grenade. I ain't never been there when you think you compare. I'm a line, but the winner about the cage. I need.
In an ever-changing world, one thing you can always count on is Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Hurricane. You know, Gene and Ryan built their business the old-fashioned way by making friends. There are no gimmicks or games at Walker, just honest, fair deals, and their method is so straightforward it may shock you. Friendly service and a huge selection of inventory with more arriving daily. When you're ready for your next vehicle, take the short 20-minute drive from Charleston or Huntington to Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, just off the Hurricane exit of I-64. Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, making friends one deal at a time.
Captains for the Skyhawks have made their way down the sidelines. Skyhawks wearing all gold tonight, and Wayne Pioneers wearing white and black, and of course with their traditional red. The co-captains for the Skyhawks tonight will be number 7, the quarterback, Matt Fry. Number 50, that would be senior Braden Queen. Number 56, senior Chase Dials. And number 22, that will be the running back, Preston Cooper. And the captains for the Pioneers have not made their way out yet, so I see one of the officials going toward the locker room. And also the Danville Hawks have joined the Scott cheerleaders down where the Skyhawks will come out of the huddle tonight. The clock says we're about 2 minutes from kickoff, but I don't see that happening anyway soon. Let's go ahead and take a look at our, actually we're going to play our national anthem, so we'll go down to the Skyhawk marching band. To the Skyhawk marching band and the playing of our national anthem. That under the direction of Mr. Patrick Cart. Drum major is Caleb Messer. And here's the Scott High School marching band. Mr. Patrick Cart. job by the Scout Marching Band with our national anthem. Now let's take a look at the starting lineups for tonight's contest. First, taking a look at the offensive unit of the Wayne Pioneers. At center, a senior wearing number 66, Jackson DeWeese. The guards will be a junior, number 54, Braden Bloss, and the guard on the right side will be a junior, Waylon Forrest. Tackles will be a senior and a junior. Connor Marshall will be on the right side, and Dakota Gillespie will be on the left side. The split end for Wayne will be Cade Estep. He is a junior. Wingback on the right side will be a senior, Ryan Raylan Murdoch. The tailback will be a senior, Colton Mathis, and the fullback, Jackson Dameron, also a senior. Starting quarterback is a junior for Coach Tom Harmon's team. That will be Fisher Fry. The defensive starting lineup for the Skyhawks in the middle will be senior Trent Bias. On the right defensive end will be sophomore Mason Brown. And on the left defensive end will be junior Dalton Milam. Middle linebackers will be senior Caden Mills and sophomore Isaiah Brown. David Fennessy will be starting on the outside on the right side, junior. And Jax McCarty, senior, will be starting on the left side. At the quarterback positions for Scott defense will be junior Carter McClung and junior Isaiah Bush, and the safeties, junior Caden Suffman and junior Carson Brenniger. Defensively for the Wayne Pioneers, the nose guard will be Dakota Gillespie, defensive tackle Jackson Dameron and Cooper Adkins. The linebackers in the middle will be Harry Sowards, he's a senior, Tristan Turner, a junior. Zane Adkins will be on the outside linebacker, and Rylan Murdoch will be the outside linebacker on the other side. The corners will be Fisher Fry and Caden Hayton. The strong safeties will be Colton Mathis, and the free safety, Ronnie Staley. The head coach of the Wayne Pioneers is Tom Harmon. His assistants, David Atkins, Nick Dameron, Gunn Harmon, Mike Field, Tucker Watts, and the athletic trader is Chris Matthews. Starting offensively for the Skyhawks, the center will be senior Chase Dials. The guards will be junior Will Toller and sophomore Braden Queen. Tackles will be junior Zach McNeely and junior Ty Mitchell. Tight end will be Jax McCarty on the right, junior Braden Clark on the left. In the backfield will be junior Isaiah Bush at fullback, the slot back Carson Brenniger. Tailback will be senior Preston Cooper, and the quarterback senior Matt Fry. And that's the starting lineups for tonight. Of course, the head coach of the Scott Skyhawks, Coach Jeremy Dolan, and he's got about 29 assistants, so we're not going to mention all those. And here come the Skyhawks out of the tunnel and out of the locker room, and they are making their way to their respective sideline. And the Wayne Pioneers are across the way. Wayne will be wearing white jerseys with Wayne across the chest and black numerals and black pants with their traditional black helmet with their red logo, their W on the side. Scott wearing their traditional Scott helmet with the big gold S on each side with the stripe down the middle, wearing gold jerseys, black numerals, and gold pants. And it looks like the Skyhawks will receive the opening kickoff, and the Pioneers will be doing the kicking. Looks like number 0, Cade Estep, will be the kicking, and here goes the ball. It's end over end on the ground. It will be Jax McCarty, almost picked it up at the 30, let it roll out of bounds at the 29. It'll be a 1st and 10 for the Skyhawks.
That was definitely a smart play, getting it on the 35 to start it right off.
So that will move the ball up to the Scott 35. They'll have it 1st and 10. Skyhawks ranked number 3 in this week's WVSSA, well, actually the West Virginia Metro News Power Rankings, and number 2 in the West Virginia Tailgate Central Power Rankings. Skyhawks go 2 receivers wide, single wide out to the near side. Quarterback goes from the gun. Fakes the handoff to Cooper, throws it out to number 5, Carson Brenniger, and he makes his way up the sideline in front of the Scott bench, and we'll see where they mark it. He picked up looks like about 7 yards. It'll be second down and 3 for the Skyhawks. Actually, gain of only about 6.
Caden Hayton, number 2, kind of shoved him out of bounds a little bit there for the Wayne Pioneers.
So Matt Fry's 1-1, 1-for-1 passing. He goes once again from the gun. Cooper to his left. 3 wide or 4 wide. That's 2 to each side. He wants to pass. Drops back looking, and he avoids one tackle. He'll roll left. He'll throw one downfield, and it is going to be possibly intercepted. And it is an interception for the Wayne Pioneers. They pull off a big one here early back at the Wayne 25-yard line.
Looks like number 17, Colton Mathis, with the interception.
Fry got in trouble early. He eluded one tackler, but then rolled left, and he just Hail Mary'd it down the field. He had a couple receivers, but that Wayne defender come over and just made the play. Fisher Fry will be calling signals for the Pioneers. He goes from the gun. They'll go wide receivers both sides of the field. He'll hand it off up the middle, and he is hit immediately on the carry is Colton Matzis, but he goes virtually nowhere, actually went backwards a yard.
Caden Mills, number 54, on the tackle. Stopped him right dead at the line of scrimmage.
I mean, as soon as he hit the line of scrimmage, he went down. Second down and 11 now for Wayne. Unlike last week, Scott took their opening drive and scored a touchdown. This week, they actually gave it up on a turnover. Fry from the gun takes it, looks, fouls, passes instantly, and it was incomplete. It was intended for number 7, Rylan Murdoch. Pass incomplete. It was kind of out of reach and on the ground. 3rd and 11 now for Wayne.
Yeah, hopefully the Skyhawks come out of the locker room ready to play defense. Last week, I won't say that they wasn't quite ready, but they got scored on every possession.
In the first half.
In the first half.
Yeah.
They come
second
out
half was a little different, yeah. Here come the Pioneers out of the huddle, 3rd and 11. They'll send 2 receivers right, single wide out to the near side. Fisher takes it, fires the pass, complete, a little screen pass. In the backfield, the runner has got some room. He'll pick up about 9, maybe 10 yards. Looks like number 1, Ronnie Stanley, was on the reception. And he should be about a yard short. And that's where they mark it. It'll be 4th and 1 for Wayne. The ball will be spotted at the 34-yard line.
Isaiah Bush on that 3rd down stop kept a touchdown and a first down.
And the Pioneers are going for it. Skyhawks defense tightens up. It's going to be a quarterback keeper and a little delay, and he's going to get it. He'll come to the left side, and he'll get all the way up as he's got about 3 Skyhawks, has him wrapped up to the 40-yard line. It'll be a first down for the Pioneers.
Number 52, Ty Mitchell, was the initial, grabbed his ankles, and a couple other guys joined in.
Did you notice when they snapped the ball, the backfield didn't move? The quarterback just kind of stood there for a split second before he gave plenty of time for the left guard to open the hole before he went forward. First down, Pioneers at their own 40. Fisher hands it off to number 17, and he is hit. Actually, he gets through the line of scrimmage. They had him at the line, but then he goes up, crosses the 45. He's up near the 47. Once again, Colton Matzis on the carry for the Pioneers. He'll gain 8, second down and 2 for Wayne.
Jax McCarty on the tackle.
Ball moved up to the Wayne 48-yard line. Pioneers out of the huddle. Once again, they'll send twin receivers to the near side, twin receiver to the far side. Quarterback from the gun hands it off up the middle. He's got a hole. He's got a first down and more. Tackle made from behind on the carry is number 48. That's Jackson Dameron for the Pioneers. Just squirts right up the middle and easily picks up the first down.
Mason Brown, number 34, on the tackle.
Moves the ball down to the Scott 44-yard line. That's where Wayne will move the sticks, and they'll have another first down. 9 minutes showing on a first quarter clock. No score here at Skyhawk Field between the Skyhawks and the Wayne Pioneers. Pioneers have it, 1st and 10. And handoff, a little delay, and he breaks one tackle. and they get him at the line of scrimmage. On the carry is Ronnie Stanley once again.
Number 9, David Finnessy on the tackle. Finally getting the tackle. Hopefully gets it cranking tonight.
He goes nowhere. Second down and 10 for Wayne. Pioneers huddled up. Now here comes the play call in from the Wayne sideline. Play clock at 18 and turning. Pioneers out of the huddle. Second and 10. Fisher from the gun. 2 flankers and a running back. Quarterback drops back, fires one down the field, and it is caught down around the 37-yard line. On the catch will be number 0. That's Cade Estep for Wayne. And it looks like it'll be third down and a long 3.
Isaiah Bush had him wrapped up as soon as he caught the ball and brought him down.
7-yard gain on the pass play for Wayne. And the ball is spotted at the Scott 37-yard line. Here comes Wayne out of the huddle. Play clock at 15 and turning. Fisher from the gun. And a jump on the far side of the Wayne line. That'll cost them 5 yards. So instead of 3rd and 3, it'll now be 3rd down and 8. The official motion against the Pioneers.
Makes a significant difference. One official's trying to mark it off wrong.
I was going to say, there was no doubt about jump because before the quarterback was set, it looked like a receiver on the far side of the field jumped and took about a step. He knew that he had misread the count. 3rd down and a long 8 now for the Pioneers. Play clock at 17 and turning. Game clock 7:30. No score here at Skyhawks Field. Here come the Pioneers. Fisher from the gun. Calls the signal, takes it, drops back, wants to pass. He's under some pressure, fires one. It's complete in the middle, and he will have, looks like the first down, number 18 on the catch. That will be Grady Spradlin for Wayne, and he'll pick up about 9 yards on the play, enough for the first down.
Mason Brown was in the backfield, hurried the quarterback, but Caden Suffin, after the reception, made the tackle.
So the Pioneers once again move the sticks 10 yards down the field. Wayne is out of the huddle. They are set. Fisher from the gun takes a snap, hands it off up the middle, and I think there was some misdirection because either that, the running back ran into the line and then got out of that one, took off down the sideline in front of Wayne and picked up 8 yards. 2nd down and 2 now for the Pioneers.
David Finnessy on the stop. Yeah, that's the thing with Wayne. I remember it. It's every play you've got running backs going all different directions. You just got to find the ball and tackle him.
Yeah, because he ran into the line. Who I thought he handed off to may have been a fake handoff. Here we go, Pioneers 2nd and 2. Fisher takes it, and he hands it off up the middle, and the running back is hit by a whole host of gold jerseys right in the middle, and that is
Ty Mitchell on the tackle.
Number 48, I believe, Dameron on the carry. Good job by that Scott D. No gain on the play. 3rd and 2 now for Wayne.
You really got to pay attention to the offensive linemen. They'll tell you exactly where the ball's going.
Okay. Never had that happen before. Pioneers set and ready. Quarterback goes under center. He drops back, hands it off to the second man through, and he is blistered at the line of scrimmage by a whole host of jerseys. On the run once again is number 18. That would be Grady Spradlin once again.
There was a host of Skyhawks, but Trent Bice.
And the Wayne Pioneers take a timeout. We'll take a quick timeout. No score, 5:23 to go in the first quarter here on the Skyhawks Sports Network.
Hey. Jake from State Farm.
We have to know.
Yeah, these are State Farm pajamas.
No, what if we have to talk to somebody about our policy, but it's late at night?
Call us 24/7.
Great. Because what if someone still calls his mom for everything?
We'll walk you through everything. At State Farm, we're there for your what ifs.
Yeah, Mom, everything's great. Yeah. I mean, not my mom.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
The Tint Guy has big news. The newest location is now open in Barboursville. Voted best in the Valley since 2020. Getting your windows tinted is now twice as easy. Go to the best, The Tint Guy.
Hey, Tint Guy here. Come see us at our new location in Barboursville.
3 for the Pioneers after the timeout. Quarterback from the gun. Fisher takes it. Little draw. He's coming to the near side on the quarterback keeper, and he is drilled at the 25-yard line. Skyhawks will hold and take over on downs.
Mason Brown had a whole other host of even number 54, Caden Mills, on the tackle, bringing him down and stopping the fourth down.
Big defensive play for the Skyhawks as they'll take over on downs. They'll have it 1st and 10 at the beginning at their own 24-yard line. It's a good job by the Scott defense, show that they could step up and stop this Wayne offense early in the ballgame. 5:17 to go in the first quarter, no score. Skyhawks had the ball back for the second time. They took the opening kickoff and threw an interception. So we haven't seen much out of this Scott offense in the game tonight. Matt Fry will go from the gun. He's still talking things over. The play clock has not even started. And Fry is talking to the official down in the backfield. Skyhawks are ready. Now the officials have the stick set and are ready to go. Play clock still hadn't started. Skyhawks are set. They go with triple receivers near side. Brenniger goes in motion. Hand off to Preston Cooper. Cooper stops, turns up the middle. He's across the 25, up to the 26. He'll gain 2. It'll be 2nd down and 8 for the Skyhawks.
Number 48, Jackson Dameron on the tackle for Wayne Pioneers.
2nd down and 8. Skyhawks could quickly come out of the huddle. It'll be Braden Clark and Brenniger lines up to wideouts to the near side. Fry from the gun. Fry takes a snap, fakes the handoff, fires one downfield, wide open to Isaiah Bush over at the 30. He's across a flag in the play, 40, 45, 50. They catch him from behind. They horse-collared him out of bounds down around the Scott 45-yard line, but there was a flag back on the Scott side of the ball, and it looks like they're coming back.
Maybe an ineligible receiver downfield. That's the area they're in.
Waiting on the official to make the call. Ineligible receiver downfield. That's never good when you throw the ball. So that will bring the ball back.
Bring back up 6 down.
Scott had a nice pass play from Fry to Isaiah Bush, but it will come back. Ball will now be spotted back at the 21-yard line.
That usually happens when the quarterback holds the ball for a long time, but he threw it fast, so somebody missed assignment there.
Matt Fry from the gun. Preston Cooper to his left. Fry wants to pass. He's looking, fires one downfield. Braden Clark wide open at the 50. He's at the 40, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Braden Clark. And he goes all the way into the end zone from 79 yards. Touchdown, Skyhawks.
Man, he was wide open. He was not looking. Fry put it exactly where it needed to go. He just put his hands up and floated it right in there. Touchdown, Skyhawks.
First quarter with 4:29 showing on the clock, and the Skyhawks strike early in that drive. Matt Fry, he put that one right on the money. It looks like Ryan Neal will be on to attempt the point after. Cole Elkins, the holder. Waiting on the snap. The snap is back, ball down, and penalty.
Offside.
There was a lot of movement down there in the line. I'm not sure who moved first. Yeah, it was against Wayne.
Now they're going for 2.
Yeah. Skyhawks change things up. Here goes Matt Fry back into the lineup. So we'll scratch Ron Neal's name off the score sheet. And Scott will go for 2. 4:29 to go to first quarter. Skyhawks jump out to a 6-0 lead on that 79-yard pass play from Matt Fry to Braden Clark. Fry takes it. He's got it. He wants to pass. He's being chased. He throws it back in the corner of the end zone. Overthrown. 2-point conversion fails. 4:29 to go in the first quarter. Skyhawks up 6-0. You're listening to the Skyhawks Sports Network.
Since 1967, the
Free parking the entire length of the building.
Now back to more Skyhawks Sports on Z92.
Back at Skyhawks Field, Skyhawks put 6 on the board. Ryan Neal out to kick off for the Skyhawks. Has it teed up at the 40. They'll be going from our left to right. 2 men back deep for the Pioneers. They got 3 in the secondary and the rest on the front line. Here comes Neal. The kick, it's an in over end. It's picked up at the 20. He goes right across the 25. Goes up the sideline, finally knocked out of bounds up around the 35-yard line. On the return is Caden Hayton for the Pioneers.
Isaiah Bush on the tackle.
So now Wayne will get the ball back for the second time. They'll start the drive at their own 35. 4:22 on the first quarter clock. Fisher Fry, senior, 6 foot, 172 on the scales. Quarterbacking for the Pioneers. Going out wide is Cade Estep on the far side. Fisher will go from the gun. Quickly fakes the handoff, and he is drilled at the line of scrimmage, probably lost a yard or two. He faked 2 handoffs and decided to run it himself over to the left side, and he's going to lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
There's your boy, number 70, Trent Bice, come back in starting this series.
Loss on the carry. Brought down by number 6.
Second down and 11 now for Wayne. I must say I like those Scott gold and gold jerseys, gold pants, black outline. Wayne set and ready. Quarterback from the gun. He drops back, wants to pass. He's under some pressure. Fires it in the middle. It's complete. Oh, and he is drilled at the 40-yard line.
Number 12, Caden Sutphin on the tackle. Now, that was a screen right in the middle. That was set up nicely, but Scott was all over it.
Gain of 5 on the play. 3rd down and 5 now for the Pioneers. That was a good pass play, but the receiver paid dearly on that one. He was drilled when he turned around. 3rd and 5. Here come the Pioneers out of the huddle. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Wide out to the near side. 2 flankers and an end. Quarterback drops back, fires one again across the middle. It's complete once again to number 1. This time, Ronnie Stanley. He's going to gain about 2, maybe 3 yards on a flag on the play.
Ty Mitchell on the stop.
And looks like it's against Scott. I didn't see the call. face mask is the call on Scott. Must have been unintentional. It's only 5 yards, but it gives them enough for the first down. They'll move the ball up to the Wayne 49-yard line. Here come the Pioneers out of the huddle. Fisher will go once again from the gun. One single wide out to the far side. Drops back, wants to pass. Fires a Hail Mary down the field, and it is caught inside the 20 at the 15, and they're going to spot him down at the 12-yard line. Big pass play by the Pioneers.
Yeah, Isaiah Bush was on the coverage, and he was looking for the ball but didn't get a hand on it, but his feet got tangled up after the receiver caught the ball, and that was able to bring him down, save the touchdown.
Nice play by Wayne. Do you happen to see what number caught that? That was a heck of a catch, too. Here comes the Pioneers out of the huddle. 1st and 10 at the Scott 12-yard line.
Might have been number
0. It was number 0. Cade Estep on the catch. Wayne goes up the middle, and they are stopped by a whole host of Skyhawks.
Trent Bice looks like getting up, so we'll give him credit. And
no gain on the play.
Number 51, Dalton Milam as well.
There was a wall there of those gold jerseys.
Those defensive linemen are getting tough. I like it.
Here comes the Pioneers out of the huddle, wearing their white jerseys, black numerals. Fisher goes under center. Fisher comes back, hands it off to number 1. He goes around the right side and finally gets knocked out of bounds on the carry. Ronnie Staley once again for Wayne.
Yeah, Suffin hit him hard, too. He was slow getting up, so Caden Suffin on the stop.
Gain of about 7.5 on the play. 3rd down and about 2.5 for Wayne. The ball is resting right at the Scott 5-yard line. Play clock's not even been reset. Wayne's got all time in the world here. Here they come out of the huddle. 2 receivers to the near side. Quarterback goes from the gun this time. Fisher drops back, looking to pass, he's sprinting left, and he tries to turn and go back. He throws it away at the last second, right before David Fennessy laid the hammer to him.
Yeah, David had him pressured there for good, and all the receivers were covered up too, so there wasn't nowhere to go. So good play.
Good job of the black and gold defense. Brings up 4th down and 2.5 for Wayne. So it looks like number 12, Fisher, the quarterback, goes over to talk to the offensive coaches from Wayne. And he's still over there. I don't know, they're not resetting the play clock for some reason.
If I'm not mistaken, is there not an official that keeps the clock officially on his watch or something?
And now they're waving it off, and Wayne will take a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. 1:23 to go in the first half. You're listening to the Skyhawks Sports Network.
For over a century, the attorneys at Schaefer & Schaefer have served individuals.
Here at Caldwell Insurance Agency, I want to provide you with the best customer service available. I want to provide you with coverages that nobody else can provide you with, along with affordable rates. I promise you, when you come in this office, we will take better care of you than anybody else. Provide you with the best auto insurance, homeowners insurance, and life insurance. I want our family to be able to take care of your family, and I promise you we will be able to do that here at Caldwell Insurance Agency.
The Scott 5. They had to take a timeout, talk things over. That's their second timeout. They've only got one left here in the first half. Looks like they're going to send 2 receivers to the far side. Fisher will go from the gun. Fisher calling the numbers. He'll drop back, looking to pass. He's under a ton of pressure. He's going to keep the ball, and he goes down, and it is deflected, incomplete. Scott will take over on downs.
Dalton Milam, the number 60. No, Isaiah Brown, number 68. Or I'm sorry, Trent Kirk. That was last year, wasn't it?
It was. That's the reason I was laughing. So who was it?
Trent Kirk, number 68.
Did a good job. The Wayne quarterback was actually going down and tried to throw the ball. Going down, it was deflected, incomplete. Skyhawks have it. Quarterback goes from the gun. Fry hands it off to Preston Cooper, and he'll lose 3 on the play. They had it 1st and 10 at their 5, and they'll bring Cooper down back at the 5. Well, they're going to give him a little forward motion. Looks like he's only going to lose about a yard. So it'll be 2nd down and 11 now for the Skyhawks at their own 4.
Jackson Dameron on the tackle. That's his 2nd.
Game clock rolling at 48 seconds here in the first quarter. Skyhawks seeing Braden Clark out to the right, Isaiah Bush out to the near side. Fry from the gun. And he loses the ball in the end zone, and he is going to go down. That will be a safety. 2 points for the Pioneers as a bad snap.
Yeah, there was about 3 Wayne Pioneers in the backfield looking for the initial tackle, number 30. Number 30 for the Pioneers, Tristan Turner.
So Matt Fry goes down. That'll make the game a score. Scott 6, Wayne 2. I'll tell you what, I haven't seen a safety in a high school football game in many, many years.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've heard of one as well.
But that was just obviously a bad snap. Fry couldn't get to it, couldn't do anything with it. And Wayne blitzed and made it pay off.
Yeah, it's been a long time since the offense has been on the field. They look kind of sluggish there.
And our old buddy Chris Barrett's listening in tonight. Can you believe that?
Well, good for him.
Hopefully he'll be able to make the trip next Friday night as we go to our first away game at Sissonville. Scott will punt it away, lined up at their own 15-yard line. And that is David Fennessy doing the kickoff for Scott. This could be a big break for Wayne. The 2 points is a break, but they could make it pay off here. Here's the kick. Oh, a nice high kick. It will be fielded at the 45 of Wayne. Number 1 on the return, and he's got some room. He's all the way back to the 35, 30, 25. They finally stop him inside the 25. Nice return there by Ronnie Staley. He's the kingpin offensive ball mover tonight for the Pioneers.
Yeah, David Fennessy just saved a touchdown right there for sure.
Looks like they finally got him at the 25-yard line. That's where Wayne will put it in play, 1st and 10.
Well, Scott's been here before. Now we got to make another stop.
Actually, it's closer to the 24 is where Wayne will start the drive. The Scott 24. 28 seconds to go in the first quarter. Skyhawks lead 6-2. That's what I say. Never count out the Wayne Pioneers. Fisher from the gun. Man in motion. They hand it off to the man in motion. He turns up the sideline. Plenty of room to run the ball. Number 7 is Rylan Murdoch. And he had plenty of room over there as he'll gain, looks like about 6 on the play. 2nd down 4 for Wayne.
Looks like Caden Sutphin and Isaiah Bush helped him get out of bounds pretty quickly.
There must be something wrong with the play clock because it's not being used. Here comes Wayne out of the huddle. They'll send a receiver to the near side. Fisher from the gun. Fisher hands it off to the second man through the line. He breaks one tackle, gets inside the 15. They finally bring him down around the 10. He'll pick up the first down easily, so the Pioneers will have a first down, and it may be inside the 10.
Carson Brenniger brought him down. It was like the third person that touched him. They finally wrapped him up.
Clock will stop at 6.6 seconds to move the sticks. And actually, yeah, are we going to have a measurement, or did he not get the first? He did not get the first down, did he? Yeah, he's inside the. And the clock will expire, and that's the end of the first quarter play. The score, the Skyhawks 6, the Wayne Pioneers 2. You're listening to Skyhawk Football on WZAC Video Productions and the Skyhawk Sports Network.
Here at Thornhill.
Hey. Jake from State Farm.
We have to know.
Yeah, these are State Farm pajamas. No, what if we have to talk to somebody about our policy, but it's late at night? Call us 24/7.
Great. Because what if someone still calls his mom for everything?
We'll walk you through everything. At State Farm, we're there for your what ifs.
Oh, yeah, Mom, everything's great. Yeah. I mean, not my mom.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
The Tint Guy has big news. The newest location is now open in Barboursville. Voted best in the Valley since 2020. Getting your windows tinted is now twice as easy. Go to the best, The Tint Guy.
Hey, Tint Guy here. Come see us at our new location in Barboursville.
CAC, Danville, Madison. And now let's go back to the field. Here's the voice of the Skyhawks, Joe Linville.
1 quarter in the books, and Scott leads the Wayne Pioneers by a score of 6-2. But the Pioneers knocking on the door. They have it first and goal just inside the 10 at the baseball end of the field. Fisher Fry from the gun takes it, hands it off to the second man through. He's got plenty of room, and he'll flip into the end zone. And did they stop him, or did he get in? They're marking him down at the 1. On the carry for Wayne was number 17, Colton Mathis. Not sure how that happened, but the official actually has him marked down just outside the end zone.
He must have got a knee down, right?
He must have, because he actually looked like he did a barrel roll into the end zone. But somehow they made the stop. 2nd and inches for Wayne. The quarterback goes under center. And the quarterback will keep it, and Fisher Fry will be into the end zone for the touchdown. So Wayne will jump out to a 8-6 lead with 11:17 on the clock.
That's a tough play to stop. You get everybody bunched in the middle and just shove.
Wayne is going to attempt to kick the extra point. The ball is down, the kick is up, and the kick is away, and it is good. Number 18, the kicker, and that is Grady Spradling. We'll take a 1 minute. Actually, we'll just keep it here. Skyhawks, man, the defense kind of let up that time. That safety really killed Scott.
Oh, absolutely, and it didn't help none that they had a prep rally at, what was that, 5 o'clock?
6 o'clock this morning.
Yeah,
many of those students were at the school.
Hopefully they got a nap in after school, but it's kind of looking like they didn't. So they're going to have to dig deep here, stay focused, get with the game plan.
I was joking with Coach Dolan and some of the coaches last night that Coach Tommy Harmon set that up to be on
good plan.
The cheer section there Friday morning countdown, whatever they call it. But anyway, Wayne will kick off now to Scott from the 40. Teeing up the ball is number 18, Grady Spradling. Scott, 2 men back deep. And here comes the kick. End over end. It is fielded at the 15, across the 20. Comes back to the near side, and he is drilled at the 20. on the return for Scott was Isaiah Bush. So Scott will put it in play 1st and 10.
Number 33, Harry Swords on the tackle. Sowards, I'm sorry. I should know that. I had a boss that was his last name.
Oh, okay.
Maybe related, I'm not sure.
1st and 10, Skyhawks. Actually, they have the ball at their own 25-yard line. Bush will line up wide to the near side. Matt Fry will go from the gun. Preston Cooper off to his right. Brenniger goes in motion. Hand off to Fry up the middle. He is hit at the line of scrimmage. He'll go nowhere. Actually, a couple Skyhawks. Next, number 65, Will Toller, he was back almost at the end zone. Not sure what that was all about, but he had a Wayne Pioneer with him back there.
Swords was the tackle again.
Here comes Scott out of the huddle. Braden Clark comes to the near side. Isaiah Bush far side. Fry from the gun. Takes the snap. Drops back. Wants to pass. Looking. Fires one down the field. It is thrown away inside the Wayne bench. Incomplete. 3rd down and 10.
Isaiah Bush was walking back to the huddle even before the pass got there, so I don't know what happened there. It's thrown right to him. I
don't know if the Skyhawks come into this game overconfident or what. They're just not playing the caliber of ball they played a week ago, 6 days ago. Fry from the gun. 2 wide outs to the near side, single wide out to the far side. Fry takes it, drops back. He's under some pressure, unloads downfield. He just overthrew it by about a step intended for Isaiah Bush. Thrown down around the Wayne 40, but it was just overthrown. Bush couldn't get there. Brings up 4th down now for Skyhawks. Here comes the punting unit.
Yeah, they're going to have to get something going here soon.
This is not something Scott was looking for tonight.
You don't want to let Wayne stay in the game because they, just like you said, they're always tough. They're going to come back and score some touchdowns for sure.
David Fennessy back punting for Scott, standing back at his own 12-yard line. And Wayne jumped, and finally a flag is thrown. That'll be 5 yards. That'll help the cause. So 5-yard penalty marked off against Wayne as they jump off sides. 4th down and 5.
Pioneers brings up 4th down, 5. David Fennessy back to punt.
Scott will now huddle up. Brenniger was trying to get him to huddle up. Now Brenniger goes back into the game. So is Scott going to change their mind and go for it? And here comes Brenniger back to the left side. Fennessy still back to punt. Snap is back. A high end-over-end punt. It bounces at the 35. It's taking another Scott bounce inside the 30. Down all the way back inside the 20. And that's where Scott will down it. That's where the Pioneers will start this drive, inside their own 20.
I think that was good. It kind of got them off guard. I think they almost thought that a fake punt maybe was coming, and they didn't pay attention to the return. Very good punt, though.
Skyhawk defensive unit coming onto the field. 10 minutes, 12 seconds to go in the first half. Wayne leads Scott by a score of 9-6. Scott scored, failed on the extra point. Then Wayne come back with a safety. Handoff in the backfield, and he's got some running room. Carrying the ball is number 2, Caden Hayton. He finally turns upfield outside the hash marks on the Wayne side of the field. He'll pick up about 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4 for Wayne.
Caden Mills on the tackle.
2nd down and 4. Ball resting right at the 25-yard line. Gain of about 5.5. We'll call it 2nd down and a long 4. Here comes Wayne out of the huddle. Fisher from the gun. Fisher Hands it off to the second man through. He is drilled in the backfield. He'll go down for a loss. Trent Bice is back here.
My man, number 70. Trent Bice.
Ronnie Staley, the ball carrier, he goes nowhere, actually loses a yard. 3rd and 5. I didn't think that was a very good spot. I thought it was farther back, but 3rd down 5 now for Wayne. Ball resting at the Wayne 24. Clock turning, 8:55 to go in the first half. Here comes the Pioneers out of the huddle. Fry from the gun. And a little late pass, incomplete. Pass thrown intended for, I think it's number 48.
Yeah, if his jersey's tucked in, he's...
No, number 18.
I was going to say.
Actually, pass intended for Grady Spradling. Incomplete. Brings up 4th down now for the Pioneers.
48's got his jersey tucked into his shoulder pads. You can't read it.
So they bring on their punter, number 12, which is the quarterback, Fisher Fry, standing back at his own, 12-yard line, 12 between the 12 and the 13. Isaiah Bush, Carson Brenniger back deep for Scott. Snap is back. Kick is away. End over end kick. It will go out of bounds. Why did he spot that all the way back to 45?
He's moving.
I was going to say it went out of bounds before it got to him. Now they're saying at midfield. So that's where Scott will start the drive on the 50. 8:34 showing on the second quarter clock. Wayne Pioneers lead the Scott Skyhawks 9-6. It's been a long day for the Skyhawks, not making excuses, but it's just like they're not in this game.
Long day is exactly right.
I was afraid of something like that.
I was too.
Might happen. Here we go. Twin receivers near side. Single wide out to the far side. Brenniger goes in motion. And a flag. And they're calling a delay of game? How? That wasn't no. Wow. Wow. That was quick. Scott just got the ball set and out of the huddle. So that'll cost Scott 5 yards. Moves it back to the 45. 1st and 15. Single wideouts wide to each side of the field. Matt Fry hands it off to Cooper. Cooper run into a wall of white jerseys in the backfield. He'll lose a couple more.
Number 30 for the Wayne Pioneers.
Second down and 17. Loss of 2 on the play for Cooper. Clock now rolling at 8:10 to go in the half. Scott brings 3 receivers near side, single wide out the far side. Matt Fry from shotgun position. Fry takes it, drops back, fires across the way, complete, and immediately goes down at the stick. Pass complete to Isaiah Bush. Gain of 7, gain of 8 on the play, 3rd down and 9.
Caden Hayton, number 2, and as long with Colton Mathis on the tackle for the Pioneers.
Skyhawks goes with the same lineup. 3 receivers near side, single wide out far side. Fry from the gun. Fry, low snap. He gets away, and he's going to go down. Low snap. It rolled on the ground. He picked it up and tried to get open to the right side. Wayne blitzed. Loss of 7 on the play. Brings up 4th down and actually loss of 8. 4th down and 17 or 16.
Cooper Adkins on the tackle in the backfield. They're coming in there. They're in there every play. They're back in the backfield every single play. Going to have to put some hands on them, slow them down.
Your buddy jogging off the field there. Fennessy back to punt. Good snap. Blitz gets a good kick, spiraling kick. He takes a Scott bounce and rolls back forward after it rolled inside the 26, 25, and then it rolled out of bounds. Now they're saying they're marking it at the 25.5. That's where Wayne will put it in play. 6:30 to go in the first half. Pioneers up by 3, 9-6.
First down for the Pioneers at 26.
Scott defense needs to come alive. Don't think I would want to be in the Scott locker room at the half.
Oh, no.
Ball spotted, 25.5-yard line. That's where Wayne will put it in play. Comes the Pioneers out of the huddle. Fisher, the quarterback, will go from the gun. Man in motion, fakes the handoff to the man in motion, and they catch him in the backfield, and then he gets away one. I seen David Fennessy give a big shove off back here. That was not pretty. Now they spot the ball, loss of a half yard, second down and 11.
Yeah, Mason Brown was in the backfield and got a hold of the running back, but I believe Trent Bice, number 70, brought him down for his 5th tackle this half already.
6 minutes to go in the half. Wayne will send a wide out receiver to the near side. Fisher from the gun. Fakes the handoff, quarterback keeper. He dodges a couple tackles. They get him at the line of scrimmage. He breaks forward about 6 yards up to near the 30. Let's see where they spot. Looks like they're going to give him a nice little spot there to 32. Wow. 3rd down and 3 now for Wayne.
Caton Mills wrapped him up with 2 other Skyhawks come in behind him and help with the tackle.
Game clock continues to roll at 5:15. Wayne sending 2 receivers near side. Fisher from the gun, drops back looking to pass. He's under a ton of pressure. Got a man out in the flat, complete at the 25, 35, 40. Gets a first down and more, finally taken down at the 46-yard line. On the reception is number 1, Ronnie Staley once again.
Carson Brenninger bringing him down out of bounds.
They will spot the ball at the Wayne 46-yard line. First down, Pioneers. Clock stopped just under 5 minutes to go in the quarter. Fisher drops back, wants to pass. Hail Marys it down the field, and it is incomplete, overthrown. Pass intended to number 0, Cade Estep.
Caden Septon on the defense. He got his hands up, ran across in front of him, and wasn't able to catch the ball. Good job for Septon.
Second down, 10 now for Wayne. Ball continues to rest at the Wayne 46-yard line. Skyhawk defense ready to go. Here come the Pioneers. Fisher Fry, the quarterback, goes from the gun. Man in motion, hands it off to the man in motion. Getting around to the left side, still on his feet, and he breaks the tackle. He is all the way down to the 30, close to the 30-yard line. Let's see where they spot it. And Scott's just letting, it seems like the defense just letting them run at will, and they will spot it at the Scott 30. First down, Wayne. 4:43 showing on the clock.
David Fennessy on the tackle. He was hit initially in the backfield, but it wasn't able to get brought down.
Fry goes from the gun, hands it off to the second man through. Once again, he's caught at the line of scrimmage this time. Colton Mathis once again the ball carrier, but he'll go down for loss on this one. Loss of a yard.
Mason Brown on the tackle in the backfield. Need to stop here. Don't need to let him score for sure.
Second 11, 4:10 on the rolling clock. Pioneers out. Get lined up. 2 receivers far side. Fry goes under center. Fry hands it off to the first man through, and he's still on his feet. Inside to the 25. Goes forward. Giving him an excellent spot down at the 22-yard line. 3rd down and a long 1, short 2.
David Fennessy and Dalton Milam on the tackle.
Scout defense needs to make the stop. Now they're sending 2 receivers near side. Fry will go under center. 2 running backs. Quarterback keeper goes up the middle. He's hit at the line. Think he's going to come up short unless they give him an awful good spot. Going to be about a yard short. 4th and 1.
Let's go, Skyhawks fans. Let's get on our feet. Let's make some noise. 4th down.
Fourth down, 3 minutes to go in the quarter. 4th and 1. Ball at the 21-yard line of Scott. Clock continues to roll.
Defense has got to dig deep here. They look sluggish out there. They got to dig deep and get ready and make the play.
Looks like quarterback's going to go under center, and
they're going to think about it.
Timeout on the field. 2:29 to go in the first half. Wayne leads Scott by a score of 9-6. You're listening to Skyhawks Sports Network.
Located in the heart of Madison, Brothers Pharmacy is your locally owned.
Whether you need insurance to protect your home, car, business, or your family's financial future, we believe that your needs are best served by local neighbors. Hi, I'm Chris Parker, your local and Cove insurance agent, and I'll take the time to get to know your specific needs. Contact Farrow & Hill Insurance today to find out how you can benefit from working with a local agent like me. Visit us online at www.farrowandhill.com.
When I tell you that bagels are back at McDonald's, it doesn't just mean bagels are back at McDonald's. It also means you need to get yours immediately. Try a delicious steak, egg, and cheese bagel today and take a bite of that tender, juicy steak patty with a fluffy folded egg, melty American cheese, and savory grilled onions. All held between a freshly toasted bagel with real delicious butter. Or switch things up and add a steak patty to any of your breakfast faves like a McGriddles or biscuit sandwich. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. At participating McDonald's.
And now back to more Skyhawks Sports on Z92.
Little confusion there. There was a penalty, a delay of game. Wayne trying to call timeout, but there was a timeout. 2:29 to go in the first half. Wayne has the ball. 4th down and 6. Fisher Fry goes under center. Hands it off to the second man through, and he is still on his feet. He's going to be close to the first down. Let's see where they spot it. And the officials call a timeout for a measurement. That is close. I mean, it is right on the line.
Wayne takes a big gamble there, but they didn't go directly right up the middle. They kind of give it a misdirection, go on the outside. It might pay off for him, might not. Let's see.
It's going to be close. They bring the sticks out. It is short. Inches, I mean like 2 inches short. And the Skyhawks will get the ball back. Great job by that black and gold defense. And man, what a stop they needed right there. 2:24 to go in the half, trailing by 3. So now the Skyhawk offense will move on the field and try to make something happen. They got the ball at their own 20. They got 80 yards to go and less than 2.5 minutes. Here come the Skyhawks out of the huddle. 3 receivers near side, single wide out in the form of Braden Clark to the far side. Matt Fry goes from the gun. Fry calling signals, takes the snap, high snap, He trying to get out of the way. He comes to the near side. He's got some room. He's going to run it. He'll get some yardage and stop the clock as he gets out of bounds up around the 23, 24-yard line.
That was a smart play by Fry because he was moving. The offensive lineman got moving too if he was throwing the ball, ineligible receiver downfield. So that was a good play by him.
Not sure. Dial's having trouble getting the ball back to the quarterback tonight. Gain of 4 on the play, 2nd down and 6. Stops the clock at 2:21. Skyhawks send twin receivers each side of the field. Fry from the gun. Fry takes a snap, drops back, looks right. He'll come up the middle. He'll run it. He's at the 25, 30, and he'll go down. It looks like he'll get the first down as he crosses the 30-yard line. See where they spot it. First down, Scott. Up to the 31-yard line.
Number 30, Tristan Turner on the tackle, and he hit him hard too.
They'll move the sticks.
Got to be careful running like that as a quarterback.
Fry from the gun. Drops back looking to pass. Little flicker out to the near side. Complete to Preston Cooper. Cooper is drilled at the 30-yard line. No gain on the play. See, looks like he'll mark it back at the original line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 and a flag.
Tristan Turner had a hold of his foot and didn't let him go nowhere, and a couple other Pioneers come over there and brought him on down.
Still waiting on the officials to mark the penalty against Scott. Big penalty against Scott, 10-yarder. Holding against the Skyhawks.
Repeat first down.
It'll be first and 20. And apparently now Skyhawks, Wayne huddles up over there, not sure. Nobody signaled timeout. Now here comes Wayne back on the field quickly. Scott is set and ready, but the officials hold him because Wayne huddled up in front of their own bench. Clock stopped at 1:45. Matt Fry. Carson Brenninger moves out wide. Empty backfield except for the quarterback. Preston Cooper goes in motion. Pass complete to Brenninger inside the 25. He's at the 30. 30 goes out of bounds. And let's see where they mark him out. It's going to be near the 35, 36-yard line. Right at the 35. Gain of 14. 2nd down and 6. Twin wideouts far side. Preston Cooper in motion. Fry fires one downfield. He's got a man open. Complete at the 35. He's at the 20. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Isaiah Bush. All the way from the 35-yard line. That's 65-yard pass play.
Yeah, Fry bulleted that right in there. What a pass. Good catch. He outrun the defender. He already had him beat. Turned on the burners. Touchdown, Skyhawks.
Isaiah Bush turned on the afterburners, and he was gone. Once he made that touch at the 35, he was gone. Scott going for the two-point conversion. Matt Fry from the gun. Fry rolls left. He's got some room. And he gets into the end zone for the two-point conversion. Oh, and they're saying he was out of bounds. Are you kidding me? They are saying he was a half a yard short.
The pylon was took out by the ball, but it was out of bounds.
Wow.
Two-point conversion, no good.
Tough break for Scott, but we at least scored a touchdown going in with 1 minute, 22 seconds left in the half.
So Scott goes from being 3 down to 3 up as Skyhawks lead at 12-9 with 1:22 showing on the clock. Wow. He had all the room in the world, but he couldn't get into the end zone. Here comes Wayne. They'll be receiving Scott's kickoff. Skyhawks huddled up in front of their sideline bench. 1:22 to go in the first half. Scott leads Wayne by a score of 12-9. But there'll be no more of those football Friday mornings at Scott High School at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Who not?
Yeah.
I had to get up and take Carter. He wanted to go.
Oh, several players invited me to come down. I thought about it, got into bed late last night. Then I changed my mind, thought better of it. I said, I'll watch it on TV, which I did this morning. Scott will kick from their own 40. Ryan Neal tees it up. Neal has it teed and ready to go. Scott kicking from our right to left. Neal is set. Here comes Neal. Kick is away, end over end kick. It is taken at the 29-yard line by Fisher Fry, the quarterback. He goes 2 yards and immediately goes down. They'll spot the ball at the 35. 4, and then the Pioneers will have a 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Pioneers will take over on the 35.
Carson Brenniger on the special teams tackle.
.117 showing on the game clock. And the Pioneers have 65 yards. Need another good defensive stand from the Skyhawk defense. Coming up the half, we have interviews with 3 of our senior football players, Matt Fry, Chase Dials, and Preston Cooper. Goes a man in motion. Handoff to the man in motion going left, and they catch him initially at the line of scrimmage. Carrying the ball is number 2 for the Pioneers, Ronnie Staley. Caden Hayden. That's a name, Caden Hayden.
Isaiah Bush dove and caught his foot, and Mason Brown brought him on down.
Gain of a half yard on the play. Clock rolling at 50 seconds. And the Pioneers don't look like they're in any hurry. They'll send 2 receivers out right. Fisher Fry from the gun, hands it off up the middle. And he'll cross the 40, and they'll take him down at the 46. 25 seconds, clock rolling. 3rd down and 4, long 4.
Braden Queen on the tackle.
Yeah, that's going to be it. I don't think the Pioneers can get a play off. Game clock at 10 seconds. They're not even going to try. They're just going to let the clock expire. And was there a flag thrown? They stopped the clock at 4.7. Wayne calls a timeout. They're going to go for a Hail Mary. And we'll just keep it here with 4.7 seconds to go in the half. What is Tommy Harmon coming up with here?
I don't know, but you only got 4.7 seconds. You got a half of a football field. Let's back the defense up. Put pressure on them from the defensive line. Maybe a linebacker or 2. And then you just make the stop. It's just one play.
I'm sure they're going to try a Hail Mary pass down the field. I just got a feeling coming from the Pioneers. Scott has won the last 2 outings against Wayne. They've actually won 3 of the last 4. Wayne knocked off Scott in 2020 at Wayne by a score of 12-6. And I remember that game well. 3rd down and a long 4. Here comes Wayne out of the huddle. Guarantee you they got some kind of trick play they're going to try to maneuver here. Brenniger back deep. Number 12 for Scott back deep. And a handoff up the middle and goes nowhere. Gain of maybe a yard. And the clock will expire. We are at the half. The Scott Skyhawks lead the Wayne Pioneers by a score of 12-9. We'll take a 2-minute break, and we'll be back with more after this. You're listening to Skyhawks Football on WZAC Video Productions and the Skyhawks Sports Network.
With Erie Insurance here at Caldwell Insurance Agency, I want to provide you with the best customer service available. I want to provide you with coverages that nobody else can provide you with, along with affordable rates. I promise you, when you come in this office, we will take better care of you than anybody else. Provide you with the best auto insurance, homeowners insurance, and life insurance. I want our family to be able to take care of your family, and I promise you we will be able to do that here at Caldwell Insurance Agency.
Make the short drive to Danville and come see us, where the Make the Summer sales event is in full swing at Stevens Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We've got savings on all models, including up to $14,000 below MSRP on the 2023 Ram Limiteds and 15% off MSRP on the 2023 Jeep Compasses. And the new 2024 Wranglers are awesome and arriving daily. So come see us for the Make the Summer sales event at Stevens Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Route 119 in Danville.
The Tint Guy has big news. The newest location is now open in Barboursville. Voted best in the Valley since 2020. Getting your windows tinted is now twice as easy. Go to the best, The Tint Guy.
Hey, Tint Guy here. Come see us at our new location in Barboursville.
Relationships in life are more important than the one between you and your Michelin tires. Rugged, long-lasting Michelin truck tires. Michelin, a better way forward.
And the Skyhawks Sports Network.
Back at Scout Field, the Scott High Marching Band getting ready to perform here at halftime. Scott leads Wayne by a score of 12-9. And Andrew, I don't think anybody saw that tight of a game in a half.
No, absolutely. I hope they put about 5 cups of coffee, pots of coffee on in the field house and locker room, so they get them pumped up, get them something for some energy for sure. They were dragging out here, and they got to get it going for sure. And you can tell these Wayne Pioneers came in fired up because, you know, even though they won 41-0 last week, they came to play tonight. And Scott is looked flat on both sides of the ball, not only on the offensive side but defensively as well. Oh, absolutely. They've got to get a game plan going. Like I said, I think the offense it looks difficult, but you get that pulling guard one way or the other, and you can make a play on it. From a linebacker standpoint or from the defensive line. I'm sure these Scott coaches will be making some adjustments in the locker room. You know, Scott was ranked preseason number 8, beat number 2 handedly last week, and now, you know, does that make them overconfident? Because these guys, their ultimate goal is to make it to Wiggling Island at the end of the season and play for a state championship. Yeah, I think your mindset is everything in every sport when it comes to football. You got the big head, you come in here and play a lesser team that you think Wayne's always tough, always have been, always will be, and you got to get up for it and be ready. What does this Skyhawk team have to do at halftime? You've been in those halftime meetings. What do they have to do to come out as a different team altogether in the second half? They just really got to come out and run the game plan. They've practiced all week. The coaches have gave them the plays that Wayne's has run for decades, maybe even centuries. We don't know. But anyway, so they got to learn. They got to go back to the film that they've watched all week and the plays that were ran against them in practice, and just apply that out here. It's not hard. You just have to apply to what you've learned. All right, we'll go ahead and take a 2-minute break. When we come back, we will talk to Matt Fry, the starting quarterback for the Scott Skyhawks. You're listening to Scott Skyhawk Football on WZAC Video Productions and the Skyhawk Sports Network.
stay on the band, Joey. Yeah, don't worry about him. I'm not worried about him. He's home team ready. Alright. We'll stay on the band until he goes to another break, and then when he goes to another break, we'll go to a break. I don't know what that green thing is up there. Is that like a flower that's going to bloom? Caterpillars going to crawl out of it. Yep, go to commercial with him.
Hey, Jake from State Farm.
We have to know.
Yeah, these are State Farm pajamas. No, what if we have to talk to somebody about our policy, but it's late at night? Call us 24/7.
Great. Because what if someone still calls his mom for everything?
We'll walk you through everything. At State Farm, we're there for your what ifs.
Oh, yeah, Mom, everything's great. Yeah. I mean, not my mom.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
At Miller Brothers Pharmacy, we are dedicated to providing outstanding personalized customer service at an affordable price. We are your one-stop shop for all your pharmacy and medical needs. Our staff has over 90 years of experience, so you can count on fast, personal attention. Our pharmacy is proud to offer delivery service for your convenience with free delivery for patients within Madison and Danville city limits. Contact a member of our team about delivery today. At Hanley Funeral Home, we offer unique opportunities for families to create healing moments after loss. With over 55 years of experience serving the Boone, Logan, and Lincoln communities, our staff will help you discover ways to pay tribute, whether that be at a burial service at one of our cemeteries or a personalized lasting memorial. Visit us at www.handleyfh.com or call 304-369-0718. The Handley family of business thanks you for your support.
I started my sophomore year.
What made you want to be a part of this Skyhawk football program?
Well, all my good friends, my best friends, Matt and Gavin, and they've been playing football most of their life, or at least through middle school, so they really got me into it, taught me into it.
You know, you play a position you may not get all the accolades that maybe the quarterback or running back or might get, but how do you like playing on the line?
I love it. I love that. The play really starts through me, snapping the ball, and I just, I like it. I get to kind of lead the offense. Like, if anybody has questions, they ask me. I let them know their blocks. I make small calls up front, but I like it.
I was getting ready to ask you, how do you remember all the plays? Like, if you're supposed to block right, block left, straight ahead, or to get your mindset into the play once it comes into the game.
Well, we have a lot of repetitive, going over the same play over and over, and practicing every day. It just really keeps my mind sharp, and once you're seeing everybody else around you do their job, it's easier to remind them, you gotta block this dude, you might not have to block this dude.
What do you like doing when you're not on the football field? Do you have any hobbies that you enjoy doing?
I like to lift with all my friends, and if I have time, I like to hunt. But, I'd rather be playing football and practicing football, so maybe next year.
Ultimate goal, it's your senior year. What do you want to see these Skyhawks do for the rest of the season?
No doubt, win a state championship, go undefeated.
All right, Chase, thanks for joining us. Chase Niles, the senior center for the Skyhawks. Joining us now is senior running back Preston Cooper. And Preston, first of all, how long have you been playing football, and how did you get into football?
I've been playing since I was in Little League in 4th grade, and I got into it because my brother used to play, and he was really good, so I wanted to try to fill in and be just as good as him.
What Little League team did you play for?
For the Skyhawks.
I know they've changed around a little bit over the years, but anyway, last year you started out as a wide receiver, and after the first game, the coach came to you and said, we want to try you in the backfield. What was your thoughts? And then we'll go on from there.
Mm-hmm. Well, at first I was a little skeptical at how good I would do because I'd never actually played running back, but I was excited. I'd actually get the ball more and get more of the spotlight.
I was going to say it paid off instantly, and you had some big numbers last year when you look at the stats. But how does it make you feel when you make a good run, score a touchdown, or do something positive for your team?
Oh, it felt great. I felt like I was the reason we were starting to win some games. So it really just made me love it even more. Love to be here and help out.
Did it give you any confidence that you put an extra effort to be in the weight room or show up for practice early or to work harder for that position?
Oh yeah, it definitely helped. I already worked hard, but it made me work even harder and definitely get my footwork way better.
Your teammates, everybody feels like you've got a good shot of working your way through the playoffs and possibly going to Wheeling. What would a state championship mean to you guys?
Oh, it would mean everything. Every little bit of work we put in throughout these 4 years. Since we've been freshmen here, we've been here all 4 years, and it just mean everything.
You're a senior. You're going to graduate at the end of the school year. Put any thought into what you want to do in the future?
Well, my dream is to play football in college, so that's what I'm trying to work so hard to get. I'm trying to get a scholarship and play football in college.
I want to ask you one more question. You got a lot of coaches out here directing you guys. Do you have a favorite coach, and why?
My favorite coach is probably Glenn, because he's just been there for me ever since 8th grade year in middle school and been a mentor towards me, and it's really helped me.
All right, Preston, good luck tonight and good luck the rest of the season. Talking to Preston Cooper, senior running back for the Scott Skyhawks. We'll be back with more of our People's Bank halftime report after this. You're listening to Scott Skyhawk Football on WZAC Video Productions and the Skyhawk Sports Network.
When I tell you that Bengals are back at
Toyota is here for all your automotive needs. We have a large selection of new 2023 Tacomas, RAV4s, Highlanders, Camrys, and Corollas in stock and available for immediate delivery. Right now, get rates as low as 3.99% for 48 months on select new Toyota models, or get 4.99% financing for 60 months. Be sure to give your new Toyota the protection it deserves with our $995 genuine Toyota service contract. Visit balltoyota.com. It's a whole new ballgame.
Hi, it's Tony Caridi. You know, our West Virginia military veterans are the last ones to ask for handouts, yet many of them are hungry. I invite you to watch a video that shows an amazing monthly program that helps feed our veterans in Beckley and Clarksburg. Huntington Bank and other partners would like to expand this program to other areas of our state, and we'd love for you to help. Watch the video at wvenriched.com. That's wvenriched.com.
I need all the wins, yeah. Ain't no L's, I gotta get a no call and quits, yeah. Gotta keep on moving no matter how hard it gets, yeah. Better move out the way, cause I'm coming with harder hits. My head is as hard as a brick, but I'm harder than all of it. I don't think they really wanna come against the one that got a finger run up in on a grenade. I ain't never been there when you think you compare. I'm a line, but the one about the cage. I need.
In an ever-changing world, one thing you can always count on is Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Hurricane. You know, Gene and Ryan built their business the old-fashioned way by making friends. There are no gimmicks or games at Walker, just honest, fair deals, and their method is so straightforward it may shock you. Friendly service and a huge selection of inventory with more arriving daily. When you're ready for your next vehicle, take the short 20-minute drive from Charleston or Huntington to Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, just off the Hurricane exit of I-64. Walker Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, making friends one deal at a time.
Building success. Member FDIC.
WZAC-FM, Danville, Madison.
Back at Skyhawk Field, we are at the half. Skyhawks lead the Wayne Pioneers by a score of 12-9. 12-9. Let's quickly take a look at the scoreboard from around the state of West Virginia. Fairmont Senior leads Robert C. Byrd. That actually defeated them. That's a final 62-34. North Marion leads Preston 34-0. Frankfort over Hampshire 43-14. That game in the third quarter. No score in the Lincoln County, Roane County game. From Winfield in the third quarter, they lead Herbert Hoover by a score of 28-13. Liberty Harrison leading South Harrison by a score of 28-6 that game in the third quarter. Logan leads Sissonville in the third quarter by a score of 21-14. Also in the third, Mingo Central leads Westside 46-0. Gallia Academy from Ohio leads Point Pleasant 28-10 that game in the third quarter. Shady Spring leads Nicholas County at the half 21-7. And Toronto, Ohio leads Weir by a score of 12-7. In Single A, Moorfield leads Pocahontas County at the half 40-6. Midland Trail leading Tulsa 14-0 that game in the first quarter. Madonna leads Hancock, Maryland 36-0 that game in the third. Valley Witzel leads Calhoun County at the half 27. East Hardy over Pendleton 32-7 that game in the third. Tucker County leads Tigert Valley 64-0 that game in the third. Greenbrier West 29, Summers County 8 game at the half. Also in single A, Williamstown leads Webster County 44-0 halftime. And Wahama leads Doddridge County 34-18, that game in the fourth. In AAA, Huntington leads South Charleston in the second quarter 79-0. That's almost unheard of in high school football. Martinsburg leads Stonebridge, Virginia 41-0, that game in the fourth quarter. Hurricane leads Capital 65-0, that game at the half. Morgantown and Bridgeport having a good one. Morgantown leads Bridgeport 22-14, game in the third quarter. Capital Midland Trail all tied up in the second at 7 apiece. And at the half, Parkersburg South leads University 44-20. Well, Andrew, do you think the coaches got through to these black and gold players in the locker room at the half?
I don't know. I'm looking at them out here. They look like they're just standing around. I hope their actions are
speak louder than
than what they're doing right now. Of course, you're just trying to get stretched back out, ready for the game. But you got to get mentally focused.
Scott scored first on a 79-yard pass play from Matt Fry to Braden Clark. Point after touchdown failed. Skyhawks jumped out 6-0. Then Wayne jumped right back on a bad snap to Matt Fry in the end zone, and they tackled him for a safety. Scott led 6-2. Then Fisher Fry, the quarterback, scored on a 1-yard drive on a quarterback keeper. Grady Spratling come on, kicked the extra point, and Wayne jumped out to a 9-6 lead, and then Scott scored a touchdown with 1:22 to go in the half on a 65-yard pass play from Matt Fry to Isaiah Bush. The point after touchdown failed. Skyhawks lead this one by a score of 12-9. But Skyhawks got to do something different to get back in this game. I mean, they were just flat. As I mentioned a couple times in the first half, both offensively and defensively. They've just got to get some mojo under and get back out there to playing football like they know how to play.
Absolutely, and also the Wayne Pioneers defense is getting in the backfield almost every play. They're going to have to do something, quick pass, screen, something to get them to quit doing that.
And we are ready to get things back underway as Carson Branniger is going to be doing the kicking for Scott to begin the second half of play. Skyhawks will be kicking from our right to left. The kick is a end-over-end kick, bounces at the 25, rolls inside the 30, rolls inside the 17, goes out of bounds. So Wayne will begin the drive at their own 35-yard line.
Not a good way to start it off.
Let's see if the Skyhawks have woken up after this first half of play. Skyhawks lead Wayne by a score of 12-9 as we are just beginning the second half of play. Well, I guess they're going to do a re-kick. So they bring the ball back down the field. And Brenniger will re-kick from the 40. They motion against Scott, so they'll back it up 5 yards. And Scott will kick from the 35 this time. Between the number 5 and the number 6 jersey, they're kind of hard. The way the font is made, it's kind of hard to read. Look what color shoes Carson Branniger wore tonight.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that's how I can tell the difference. He run me down before the game. Here comes the kick. This time a end-over-end kick. It bounces at the 25, and they return it across the 25, 35, 40, 45, still on his feet across midfield. Finally bring him down around the Scott 45-yard line. That's where the Pioneers will put this one in play.
There's all kinds of Skyhawks around the ball.
They will mark it and spot the ball right on the far hash mark at the Scott 45-yard line.
Look like Caden Suffolk. He's kind of limping. Let's see if they're going to, they're going to pull him off the field, put in number 11,
Quarterback for Wayne is Fisher Fry Jr. Tailback is Colton Mathis, a senior, and Cade Estep. Also getting the hands on the ball a lot tonight is Grady Spradling, senior.
So Caden Sharps is coming in for Sutphen.
Fry from the gun, hands it off to the first man through. They wrap him up behind the line of scrimmage. He'll go down for a 1-yard loss, and that's a way to start your defense here in the second half.
It looks like Mason Brown on the bottom of the pile, so we'll give him an initial hit. Dalton Milam in to help him out.
Good spot. They're only spotting. He lost a half a yard, but it will be second down and 11 for Wayne. Here they come out of the huddle. Now they'll send 2 wideouts to the near side of the field. I formation. Quarterback from the gun. Takes the handoff, looking to pass, rolls right, under some pressure, gets a little screen pass out here. They'll tackle him at the 39-yard line. That was a heck of a hit by a Skyhawk defender.
David Fennessy come in and laid the hit on him.
Rylan Murdoch on the receiving end of Fisher Fry's pass from Wayne. They will pick up about 7 yards. It'll be third down and 4 for the Pioneers.
Scott's doing a good job here in the initial opening drive here.
Ball spotted at the Scott 39-yard line. Third and 4 for Wayne. Fry takes a snap, drops back, looking to pass. He's under a bunch of pressure, fires a pass downfield, and it is incomplete. It was in and out of the hands of number 7, Rylan Murdoch. He couldn't hang on to it. Well, actually, he must have hung on to it because they're moving the ball. I didn't think he caught it, but he caught it over there and got out of bounds.
He did catch it. Mason Brown, or I'm sorry, Cade Mills on the hurry up, and he caught the ball. That it
moved the sticks down to the 32-yard line, 33-yard line. From the gun, handed off to the second man through. He's come to the near side. They catch him in the backfield. He breaks loose. Carter McClung, Brenniger gets a hold of him at the 30.
Yellow shoes.
Yep, and we got a Skyhawk player down on the other side of the field over there. Not sure who that is. Number 60 for the Skyhawks. That is Zachary McNeely down. Trainer going out. Official timeout for an injury. 10:18 to go in the third quarter. Skyhawks lead 12-9. Wayne picked up about 3 yards on the play. Second down and 7. Looks like McNeely just got maybe the wind knocked out of him. The trainers are over there talking to him. And now they're calling for something. Now they help him up, and he's coming off under his own power. So that's always a good sign when you see a player down. Second and 6 for Wayne. Here come the Pioneers out of the huddle. Wayne to the near side hash mark at the Scott 29-yard line. Quarterback takes it, hands it off to the second man through the line, and he'll fall forward. He'll pick up some yardage, but he'll still be short of the first down as it brings up a third down and 3. Third and 3 for Wayne. Move the ball down to the Scott 26-yard line.
Caden Sharps, number 11, on the tackle.
I'm going to call it third down and 4. Game clock rolling, 9:35 to go in the third quarter. Here comes Fry. He goes over and talks to the offensive coordinator for Wayne. They come out of the huddle. Play clock is back working, down to 10. Quarterback goes under center, hands it off, and he's caught in the backfield. What a tackle by the Skyhawks.
Ty Mitchell in the backfield.
Ronnie Staley on the carry. He made a diving tackle. Great job, Ty Mitchell.
Skyhawks, let's make some noise.
That brings it back to 4th down and a long 8. 4th and a long 8.
Big play for the Skyhawks.
Scott just needs to get that confidence builder flipped over to their side. Here comes Fry. Back to the huddle.
On your feet, let's make some
Fisher Fry, the quarterback for Wayne, and Matt Fry, the quarterback for the Skyhawks. Here we go from the gun. Man in motion, fakes the handoff, drops back. He's wanting to pass. He's under some pressure. Little screen shot, and he can't hang on to it. Pass is incomplete.
Pass incomplete. Turnover on down.
And a turnover on downs goes to the Skyhawks.
Dalton Milam and David Finnessy in the background to hurry him up.
They were in there quick, doing a good job putting the pressure on the Wayne quarterback, forces him to make a quick throw, and that will turn the ball over. And Scott will have it 1st and 10 to begin this drive from their own 30-yard line.
Good call by the defensive coordinator to get him in the backfield.
Twin receivers out east side wide for Scott. Matt Fry calling signals for Scott. Cooper moves from the right to the left. And a jump and a flag. And they're going to call this one against Wayne. That'll be a 5-yard penalty offsides. So it'll be 1st down and 5 now for Scott from their own 35.
I didn't see any Skyhawk move. That was good on their part.
Scout set and ready. Fry takes a snap, hands it off to Cooper. Cooper's got a little hole. No. Not sure what happened.
Quarterback kept it.
Oh, okay. And lost a yard on the play. So brings up 2nd down and 6. Actually, 2nd down and 7.
Number 48, Jackson Dameron for the Pioneers in the tackle.
Here comes Skyhawks out of the huddle. Plenty of time on the play clock. Game clock just under 8 minutes here in the 3rd quarter. Skyhawks lead it 12-9. Fry calling numbers. Takes the snap, drops back, wants to pass. Looking. He keeps it and goes up the middle. He's got some room over the 30, 35, 40, 1st down. And he goes out of bounds just past the yard marker at the 41. That'll be a 1st down, Scott, and move the sticks.
Number 17, Colton Mathis, shoving him, or really just running him out of bounds.
1st down, Skyhawks.
Wow, I didn't think that was a good spot. They move it to the 40. I'm kind of surprised they give him to move the sticks for the 1st down. Here comes Scott out of the huddle. Isaiah Bush and Carson Brenniger both come to the near side. Twin receivers far side. Fry from the gun for Scott. Takes the snap, drops back. Looking, got some room. He's under pressure. Fires one downfield. It is overthrown, intended for Braden Clark. Downfield around the 32-yard line. A little bit overthrown. Clark couldn't get there.
Yeah, if he didn't get out of there, he was going to. There was almost a holding call, but the offensive lineman let him go, keep him from getting the call, and got in the backfield and hurried up the offense.
2nd down 10 now for the Skyhawks. Stops the clock at 7:26. Skyhawks send twin wideouts. There goes Brenniger in motion. Brenniger moves to the other side of the ball. Now here comes Brenniger to the near side. Fry drops back, wants to pass. Under a little pressure, rolls right, fires downfield, throws it away, incomplete. 3rd down, Scott.
There goes Pioneers in the backfield once again. Number 33, Harry Swartz in the backfield.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 10, Scott. They got to do something to make some yardage here. Scott, the clock stops at 7:20. Skyhawks out of the huddle. Here comes the all-gold squad. Triple receivers near side. Matt Fry drops back. Looking, rolls left. Rolls left, being chased. Rolls back right. He's under some pressure. He gets loose. He breaks another one. They finally get him back at the 32-yard line. Not sure why he didn't unload it and throw it away. Loss of, wow. 7 yards on the play, loss of 7, 4th down 17.
There were several Pioneers in the backfield after Fry, but number 30, Tristan Turner, on the tackle.
Looks like David Fennessy is on the punt for Scott. Fennessy will drop back to his 20-yard line. Snap is back. Plenty of time. High kick. And a penalty flag, apparently.
Timeout, I think, Wayne.
Now I see a flag on the far side over there. And they're going to call motion against Scott. That'll back them up 5 more yards. So Scott they'll move the ball from the 34 back to the 29. So Scott will attempt to punt once again. Stops the clock, 6:26 to go in the third quarter. Skyhawks up 12-6. David Fennessy, Jr., stands back at his own 15-yard line. Waiting on the snap back. Plenty of time, gets a high kick. Skyhawk defenders are there. Takes the Scott bounce at the 40. Back at they'll spot it at the Wayne 37-yard line. So a pretty decent punt for Fennessy.
The Scott defense is spending way too much time on the field.
Yes, they are. It's like the offense can't get anything going.
Yeah, those blitz are getting to them. They got to figure that out. Pick them up or dump some passes over the middle, something.
6:14 to go in the third quarter. Skyhawks 12, Wayne Pioneers 9. Pioneers are set and ready. 3 receivers near side. Quick pass to the near side, and the ball it's incomplete. It was intended to number 7, Rylan Murdoch. Pass was incomplete. Good hustle on the Scott defense, though, for the coverage.
Oh, yeah, number 52, Ty Mitchell, was over there. Carson Brenniger in the area as well.
Quarterback drops back, fires a pass down the middle, complete. He's going to be short of the first down. That will be complete at the Wayne 45-yard line. That will bring up 3rd down and 2. 3rd and 2 for the Pioneers.
Isaiah Bush was on the coverage. Basically caught the ball at the same time as the receiver, but the receiver comes down with it. So we'll credit him with a tackle.
Play clock at 20 and rolling. Game clock 5:35 and rolling. Here come the Pioneers. Receiver out wide. Fry takes it, little mumbo jumbo, and they stop the runner at the line of scrimmage. Gain of maybe a half yard. That's going to bring up, actually, gain of a half yard. It'll be 4th and 1. 4th down and 1 for Wayne.
Caden Mills on the tackle.
25 on the play clock and rolling. Game clock at 5 minutes here in the third quarter. Here comes Fisher Fry in with the play to the huddle. Pioneers come to the line. Fry will go under center. It'll be a quarterback keeper. Fry drops back, hands it off to 17. He'll get around the right or left side. He'll make the first down across the 50 and more.
Isaiah Bush shoving him out of bounds.
They're going to spot him just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. First down, Wayne. First and 10. Here come Wayne out of the huddle. Fry from the gun. Drops back, wants to pass. He's under some trouble. He's going down. Sack on the play. You could see that one developing. He had nowhere to go, nobody to throw to, and finally downed.
Caden Mills on the tackle, bringing him down, along with Mason Brown jumping in on it. And number 60, Zach McNeely, also on the tackle.
Loss of 4 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 14 for the Pioneers. That'll bring the ball back to the Wayne side of the field at the 47. Fry from the gun. Drops back, wants to pass. Little screen pass to the far side of the field. And he gets through. He's got about 14 yards, maybe a first down. He's going to be maybe a half yard short, according to the official on the near side.
Caden Sutphin on the stop.
It's going to be 3rd down and short, 3rd down and inches for Wayne. They just bring the ball across the 40.
Going to have to get a stop here, and I'm sure they want to go for it on 4th down. So here's 2 downs to go just a foot.
Here comes Wayne out of the huddle. Fisher Fry from the gun. Oh, and they jump big time. Number 17 over there, he took 3 steps, Colton Mathis, and that should bring the ball back 5 yards. The officials concurring. Motion against Wayne. 5-yard penalty. So instead of 3rd and inches, it'll be 3rd and 5 and inches.
In the position that they're in on the field, they're probably still going to go for it on 4th down.
That'll bring the ball back to just inside the Scott 45-yard line. 2:50 on a turning clock. Skyhawks lead 12-9 here in the 3rd quarter. Play clock at 9. Here come the Pioneers. Play clock at 6. 5. They're going to have trouble getting this one off.
Timeout.
Timeout, Wayne. 2:34 to go in the 3rd quarter. Pioneers take a timeout. We'll take a 1-minute timeout as well. You're listening to Scott Skyhawk Football on WZAC, Video Productions, and the Skyhawk Sports Network.
Since 1967.
The Southern Pineapple in downtown Madison is your choice for women's clothing and accessories. They have styles that fit all ages, along with local handmade jewelry. From elegant to everyday wear, the Southern Pineapple is your place to shop. Find us on Facebook, subscribe to our page, so you can see all the latest products and inventory. Come and shop at our unique boutique and be sweet.
At Miller Brothers Pharmacy, we are dedicated to providing outstanding personalized customer service at an affordable price. We are your one-stop shop for all your pharmacy and medical needs. Our staff has over 90 years of experience, so you can count on fast, personal attention. Our pharmacy is proud to offer delivery service for your convenience with free delivery for patients within Madison and Danville city limits. Contact a member of our team about delivery today.
3rd down and 5 for the Pioneers. They were forced to take a timeout. Quarterback goes from the gun. Man in motion, drops back quickly, fires a pass. It's overthrown, incomplete. 4th down now for Wayne. 4th and 5. Stops the clock at 2:31. Fisher Fry quickly threw the ball and just threw it through, just out of the reach of the receiver. Couldn't bring it in, and it looks like they're bringing their punting unit on.
Yeah, the wide receiver was wide open. If that was a hot pass, and he wasn't ready for it.
And the punter is Fisher Fry, the quarterback. So be careful here. 4th and 5. And looks like they are going to punt. Ball bounces at the 20, and it'll bounce back to about the 16, bounces forward, rolls around, and the ball is down. Scott will put it in play deep in their own territory.
I'm going to give a shout out to the class of 2003. They're celebrating 20 years out of high school. There's a bunch of old people in that group.
I can't say nothing. Who was in that class?
I guess I was.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm not very good a participant in their I think they're going to
events.
Events. I think they're going to a Dirty Birds game tomorrow. But
oh, okay.
I got other plans.
Here we go. Matt Fry from the gun drops back. He wants to pass. He throws one. It is complete to Jax McCarty up around the 20-yard line. Gain of maybe a couple. Let's see. Looks like maybe a gain of one. Is that all they're giving him on the spot?
Number 30, Tristan Turner on the tackle. And that was a good pass. That's what they need to keep doing.
We lost a yard.
We're going to have to get passes like that to keep them from rushing the quarterback so much.
Actually lost a yard on the play. 2nd and 11. Ball at the Scott 17-yard line. Fry takes it, drops back, fires complete to Isaiah Bush. He's up near the 25. They kept him in bounds.
Number 30 on the tackle once again.
See where
Turner.
they spot it. Looks like they are going to spot it right on the 25. 2nd down or 3rd down and 3 now for Scott. 3rd and 3.
It went right through number 15's hands. I can't believe that he pulled that in.
I didn't think he had it either. Triple receivers far side. Single wide out to the near side. Fry from the gun. Takes a snap. Drops back. Fires quickly in and out of the hands of Jax McCarty. I mean, it was right there. He just could not hang on to that bullet. Incomplete. 4th down and 4th down and a short 3, long 2. And Scott's going to punt it with 1:07 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Last week it was an offensive game. This week it's a defensive game.
David Fennessy standing back at his own 12-yard line. Good snap, plenty of time. High spiraling ball. And it takes a Wayne bounce right all the way back up to the 50. Hit back inside the 45, but took a heck of a Wayne bounce. And Scott will spot it at the 50, and that's where the Pioneers will put it in play. 1st and 10 with 57 seconds to go in the 3rd. Scott leads the Pioneers 12-9.
Once again, the defense is out there. Going to have to make another stop. Only got half the field to go. 50 yards.
Here comes Wayne out of the huddle. Fry, the quarterback, stands back at the gun. Got a man in motion, fakes the handoff, drops back, wants to pass. He's under some pressure. He's going down for another sack.
Caden Mills on the sack, number 54. Nice job.
Loss of 7 on the play, 6 on the play. Actually, now they're marking it 5. And there's a Wayne player down.
It's a quarterback. I think he's cramping a little bit.
He's wanting that official to treat him, but they won't do it. And the trainer for Wayne comes over to treat the cramp. Quickly, let's jump back into the scoreboard. Wayne leads Wyoming East by a score of 8-0. That game in the 3rd quarter.
Van.
Got an update on the Polka Chapmanville score. Chapmanville leads Polka 24-14. And that is the quarterback, Fisher Fry, treating the cramp. Fairmont Senior knocks off Robert C. Bird tonight, 62-34. North Marion leads Preston 34-0. So here comes the Pioneer offensive unit. They will have a new quarterback. Looks like number 18, number 11. Number 1. Ronnie Staley. Well, I don't know. There's about 3 lined up back there. Fake. Oh, pass, Hail Mary down the field. Receiver nowhere close. Pass intended for Cade Estep as Grady Spradling lined up at quarterback. I mean, he was nowhere in sight. Third down for Wayne. Third down and 15.
He has an arm, but don't have much accuracy quite yet.
He threw it, 7-8 yards past the receiver. Third and 15 for Wayne. And the quarterback lines up, hands off to second man through. He found a hole. He is across the initial line of scrimmage. And it's going to be fourth down for Wayne. They'll pick up about 10 on the play. Actually, they'll pick up 10. It'll be fourth down and 5 now for the Pioneers.
Ty Mitchell on the stop.
And it looks like Wayne is going for, well, they're going to let the clock run out. We're going to be here at the end of the third quarter. Scott leads this one by a score of 12-9. You're listening to Scott Skyhawk Football on WZAC Video Productions and the Skyhawk Sports Network.
For over a century.
Hey.
Jake from State Farm.
We have to know.
Yeah, these are State Farm pajamas.
No, what if we have to talk to somebody about our policy, but it's late at night?
Call us 24/7.
Great. Because what if someone still calls his mom for everything?
We'll walk you through everything. At State Farm, we're there for your what ifs.
Yeah, Mom, everything's great. Yeah. I mean, not my mom.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
The Tint Guy has big news. The newest location is now open in Barbersville. Voted best in the Valley since 2020. Getting your windows tinted is now twice as easy. Go to the best, The Tint Guy.
Hey, Tint Guy here. Come see us at our new location in Barbersville.
Madison. And now back to more black and gold football action. Here is the voice of the Skyhawks, Joe Linville.
And the flip sides of the ball, Wayne has fourth down and 5. And the Scott Band has moved down with the cheerleaders here in front of the Skyhawk cheering section. And we're still waiting to see what the Pioneers are going to do. They are huddled up. And here they come. And it looks like they're going to punt it. Looks like number 15, Zane Atkins, is standing back in punt position.
Offsides. Wayne, I'm pretty sure.
Flag at the snap. And it is against the Pioneers. It'll be fourth down and 10. Fourth and 10. As Zane Atkins, a senior, stands back inside his own 40. High snap and another flag. And once again, it will go against the Pioneers. That'll be fourth down and 15. Keep doing that. We'll have him back to the end zone. Fourth down 15 for Wayne. Punter now gets it off. A low kick. And it will roll across the 40 out of bounds at the 38-yard line. And that's where the Skyhawks will put it in play. First and 10.
Scott needs a big play to get things rolling here for sure. The big run play, big pass play, something to get the momentum going their way.
Skyhawks huddled up, back around to 30. Ball at their own 38-yard line. Here comes Braden Clark. He'll line up wide to the near side. Matt Fry from the gun. Fry takes it, hands it off to Preston Cooper. Cooper changes directions. He runs into a wad. He'll gain at least 5. They'll push him forward. A lot of pushing back and forth. Now we got to wait and see where they spot it. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 43-yard line. Gain of 5, 2nd and 5. That was a hard-fought 5 yards for Preston Cooper. Same lineup for Scott. Wideouts both sides. Fry from the gun. Fry quickly gives it to Cooper again. Cooper comes this side, changes directions. He goes across. I seen a face mask, no flag, but he's going to be close to a first down. Gain of about 5 on that one, and they're going to mark him about a half a yard short.
Caden Hayton on the tackle.
3rd down and a half. Scott quickly lines up. Fry under center. Fry drops back, hands it off quickly to Preston Cooper. He has the first down and more, and they just keep punishing that guy. He gets down to the Wayne 45-yard line, but that'll be a first down, and they'll move the sticks. Gain of about 7 on the play.
Hayton there as well as number 13. A whole host of Pioneers.
They move the spot back a yard. Scott ready to go. 1st and 10, Scott. Fry under center. Fry drops back, hands it off to Cooper once again. Cooper rolls forward. He'll gain maybe 2 or 3. Let's see where they make the spot. They'll spot it at the, 44, gain of 2, 2nd and 8.
Number 13, Cooper Atkins on the tackle.
Skyhawks ready to go once again. Matt Fry under center. Fry quickly hands it off to Carson Brenniger. And they catch Brenniger behind the line. He'll go down for about a 3-yard loss.
Colton Mathis on the shoestring tackle.
If he'd have had about one more step, he would have been down the field a pretty good ways. 3rd down.
Brings up a Skyhawk 3rd down.
3rd and 10. Actually, they give him a pretty good spot, I thought. Here comes Skyhawks out of the huddle. Fry once again will go under center.
Timeout.
And Scott wants to take a timeout. We'll take a 1-minute timeout as well. 9:34 to go in the ball game. Skyhawks lead it 12-9 here on the Skyhawks Sports Network Video Productions and WZAC.
A short drive to Danville and come see us where the Make the Summer sales event is in full swing at Stevens Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We've got savings on all models, including up to $14,000 below MSRP on the 2023 Ram Limiteds and 15% off MSRP on the 2023 Jeep Compasses. And the new 2024 Wranglers are awesome and arriving daily. So come see us for the Make the Summer sales event at Stevens Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Route 119 in Danville.
At Hanley Funeral Home, we offer unique opportunities for families to create healing moments after loss. With over 55 years of experience serving the Boone, Logan, and Lincoln communities, our staff will help you discover ways to pay tribute, whether that be at a burial service at one of our cemeteries or a personalized lasting memorial. Visit us at www.handleyfh.com or call 304-369-0718. The Handley family of business thanks you for your support.
9-10 for the Skyhawks. After the timeout, twin receivers to the both sides. Here goes Braden Clark in motion. Fry drops back, fires one downfield, complete to, actually looks like, was that number 5?
Yep, that's
okay. Carson Brenniger. I was waiting. I didn't see. I thought it was Bush, but it's going to be a gain of only about 4 on the play. It'll be 4th down and 6.
Colton Mathis,
and it looks like they are bringing on Fennessy to punt. 9 minutes to go in the ball game. Skyhawks up by 3. Are they saying Scott was offsides? 5-yard penalty marked off against Scott.
Scott penalty takes us back 5 yards.
4th down and 10. Fennessy stands back at his own 40. Oh, a bad snap, and it's blocked. And we're fighting for it down around the Scott 45. Wayne's come up with it at the Scott 45-yard line. It was a bad snap. Fennessy didn't have a chance. Punt was blocked, and Wayne comes up with it.
Tough break for Skyhawks here. Just got to stop them. Defensive game.
8:50 to go in the ball game. Skyhawks lead 12-9. Here comes Wayne out of the huddle. Quarterback from the gun. Quarterback hands it off to number 1. He breaks one tackle in the backfield, and he'll go forward for a couple yards. They had him in the backfield. Scott player down over there. He's motioning.
And he's hurt.
Got a cramp, I believe.
Oh, I think it's more than that.
It looks like Isaiah Bush.
Man, Trent Bice was in the backfield, had a hold of him, just did not.
Could not. They're going to move the ball up to the Scott 43-yard line. Gain of 3 on the play.
Yeah, I don't see Isaiah over here in the huddle anywhere, so it's probably.
He rolled over at one time up on these where you could look like it was number 6. A couple more of the coaches going out to see if they can be of assistance. We have an official timeout. 8:40 to go in the ball game. Scott leads Wayne by a score of 12-9. All the scoring in the first half. And he is holding his left arm, and that is Isaiah Bush. Brenniger comes over and gives him a pat on the helmet.
Maybe it's a stinger.
Yeah.
It'll go away. It's not too bad.
2nd down, 7 now for the Pioneers. Here they come out of the huddle. They are going to send a receiver out wide to the near side. Quarterback from the gun. Quarterback hands it off to the second man through the line. He is just making his way. He's broke loose. He's going down the sideline inside the 25. Number 17 on the carry. Once again, that is Colton Mathis.
Caden Sutphin on the stop, the touchdown saving stop.
Big gain there by Wayne.
We got to stop them because I don't think our offense can get it going.
I don't think so. I think you're right. 1st and 10, ball at the Scott 23-yard line. Here comes Wayne out of the huddle. Fry the quarterback, Fisher Fry from the gun. Hands it off to the first man through. Big hole right up the middle. He's across the 20. And they're going to spot it at the 19-yard line. Gain of 4 on the play. Official timeout for an injury. This time it's a Wayne player down. Looks like they got another cramp. So we'll get a little timeout here for the injury. Final, Martinsburg knocks off Stonebridge, Virginia, 41-7. Hurricane leads Capital 65-0. That game showing at the half. Morgantown knocked off Bridgeport tonight, 22-14. Winfield now leads Herbert Hoover in the 4th quarter, 28-22. Player up, walking off the field under his own power. Number 48 is the player shaken up. That would be Jackson Dameron. Pioneers out of the huddle. They have 2nd down and 6. Fry, the quarterback. He'll go from the gun. Single running back. Now they bring another running back into the lineup. Hands off to number 1. He goes around the right side. He's got some room. He's got the first down inside the 15, down close to the 12.
Caden Mills on the tackle.
That'll be a first down for Wayne. They'll move the sticks. Ball at the Scott 12-yard line. Black and gold has to step up here. And this time 17, he breaks the tackle. He goes around the outside. He is in the end zone for a touchdown. Number 17.
Another injured player, Skyhawk this time.
Colton Mathis.
He's Trent Bice looks like a cramp. It's still humid and hot out there on that field. That turf holds some heat.
7:03 showing on the clock. Wayne scores on a 12-yard run by Colton Mathis. And the officials are saying, we're playing football. Let's roll. Now they just put 25 seconds on the clock after Wayne goes over and huddles up on the sideline. Wayne going for 2. Nope, they're going to go for 1. Number 0, the kicker, Cade Estep. The ball is down. The kick is away. It is good. Cade Estep with the kick. And Wayne jumps out to a 16-12 lead. And we are going to keep it here at Skyhawk Field. So now the Skyhawks trail by 4 with 7 minutes, 3 seconds to go in the ball game.
Scott's going to have to regroup, reset. All you got to do is have one series where you go down and score a touchdown. Scott takes 7 minutes to do it.
Scott's just got to get in gear and do something. I mean, they have not, I'd say this, they've not done much right tonight.
No, that's for sure. I think a lot of things mentally is going crazy with them. Getting up early, thinking they're a whole lot better than Wayne, a lot of different things.
I'll give the Pioneers credit. They showed up to play some ball tonight for sure. They will be kicking from our right to left. Cade Estep tees it up for Wayne. Here comes the kick. The kick is away. A high end over end kick. It goes, hits it to 10. Picked up at the 5 by Braden Clark. He's across the 20. Still on his feet at the 25, 30, 35. And finally brought down out near the 40-yard line. What a heck of a return for Scott. Now that ought to give him a little momentum.
Hopefully, because I didn't think he was going to make it anywhere when he picked that up.
When he picked that ball up back inside the 10, I thought, what a mistake. I thought it was going to roll into the end zone, but no, he thought better of it. Now they spot it back at the 39, but yeah, still, yeah, that was a heck of a return. Here comes Scott out of the huddle. Clark and Brenniger comes to the near side. Braden Clark goes in motion. All day, there's a pass fired down the field, complete to Braden Clark at the 45, still on his feet at the 35. He's wrapped up, and he's still on his feet, and they are just brutalizing him over there. Where's the flag? Daggone, they just turn him in like a mule in a, wow, I can't believe they didn't throw the flag. They were just spinning him around and knocking him around like crazy. Finally, they spot the ball at the Wayne 34-yard line. And we have a injured player down on the far side over there with the cramps, it looked like. But daggone. Finally, an official timeout. 6:43 to go in the game.
Yeah, the officials are supposed to blow the whistle when the motion is stopped.
Yeah, and he stopped, but they were just spinning him around, and they were just knocking him around like a punching bag.
What a Skyhawk student over there in the Wayne Pioneers.
Oh, that's not good with the flag.
With the flag.
That's not good. Get back over here, kid. Anyway, the injured player is up and away. Here comes the Scott offense. They are going out to get ready to play some football. Play clock has not been started. I don't know who's running the play clock, but it's one of the officials down on the field. Scott has a 1st and 10 at the Wayne 34-yard line. Fry from the gun. And a flag on the play. I know there was some movement on Scott's side of the ball.
No.
And it will be motion against Scott. And you can hear some of the Scott fans do not like the call. Now the Wayne mascot comes over with his flag. Now we're having a war of the flags out here. Here we go, Scott, 1st and 15. Braden Clark, Brenniger, off to the right. Fakes handoff. Clark wide open, catches the ball inside the 30. And that'll move the ball ahead inside the 30 down to the 27-yard line.
Brings up 2nd down.
Gain of 6 on the play, 2nd and 4.
Number 15, Zane Atkins on the stop for the Wayne Pioneers.
Isaiah Bush goes out wide left. Clark and Brenniger wide right. Handoff to Preston Cooper. He's got some room. He's inside the 25 down to the 20. Should be a 1st down. And it will be a 1st down for Scott. Move the ball down to the 22-yard line. 1st and 10 Skyhawks.
Number 16, Jaden Wyman on the stop.
Clock rolling at 5:38. Fry from the fakes the handoff, fires one across the middle, complete to Brenniger inside the 15-yard line. It's going to be close to another 1st down. Skyhawks starting to click.
That's what they're not needed to do, is throw those hot passes.
2nd and 1, gain of 9 on the play. Ball at the 12. Fry takes the snap, hands it, fakes the handoff to Cooper Warren. Fry goes left. He's inside the 5, 10, touchdown! Matt Fry carries it in from 12 yards out on a quarterback keeper.
He made sure he kept his feet and got inside the pylon this time instead of reaching for it. They didn't give it to him last time.
4:51 showing on the game clock. Skyhawks bounce right back on a 12-yard run from Matt Fry. And it looks like Scott's going to try to kick the extra point as Scouts are up by 2, 18-16. I'm surprised Scott didn't go for 2 on this one.
They need to, for sure. Because 1 point ain't going to make much difference here.
Cole Elkins will be the holder. Ryan Neal kicking. Snap is back, the ball down. It looks good from here. It is good. And the Skyhawks jump out to a 19-16 lead. And we will keep it here at Sky Field with 4:51 to go. Now, the offense did what they needed to do. The defense needs to pick up and do what they need to do.
Yeah, and they've been playing the whole game, and they've had some good stops. And this is the most important stop that they're going to make all game right here.
Absolutely.
Goes up by 3. You don't see a high school team of this caliber go for 3 for the win. So that's a lot of pressure on Wayne for sure. Probably going to try for, obviously, a touchdown here.
I'm really surprised Scott did not go, because a field goal will tie it up, but you'd have to score a touchdown to win it. So
Ryan Neal.
Ron Neal will do the kicking for Scott. They'll be kicking from our left to right, kicking toward the baseball field. What a game this one has been. Neal has it teed up. Be kicking from the Scott 40. Here comes Neal. Kick is up and away. A high end-over-end kick. The return man backs up to the 15. He's at the 20. Going around, turns upfield, and he is drilled at the 26-yard line.
Well, they stopped him with deep into the Skyhawk territory, so that's good. Didn't give him good field position to start out.
Deep in Pioneer territory.
Sorry. It's my first game.
No, it's not. They spot the ball at the 20, just outside the 25. About midway between the 25 and 26. Here comes Wayne out of the huddle. Fry will go from the quarterback. Fisher Fry for Wayne. He's in the gun. Takes it, drops back, and he's going to keep it. Goes up the field, and he is drilled in the backfield. He took 2 hard hits. He got a little yardage, but he paid for that one.
Yeah, Ty Mitchell laid the second lick. I missed the who got the first lick, but that was a tough hit.
Gain of a long 2. We'll call it 2nd down and 8. Comes Wayne out of the huddle. Fry will go once again from the gun. Gunn hands it off to number 1. He gets around to the left side. They got him in the backfield. He's wrapped up by a whole host of gold jerseys. He'll go down for a loss.
Caden Mills wrapped him up, and then the rest of the Skyhawks come in, put him in the backfield.
Wow. Did they give him forward motion or what? How in the world they didn't move the stick back? They spotted the ball at the line of scrimmage. Wow. Here we go. 3rd down for Wayne. 3rd and 7. Cross the gun. Man in motion. Fakes the handoff. Drops back. Wants to pass. He goes down for a sack. I mean, what a sack.
McNeely, Dalton, Trent Bice. 3 of them in the backfield. 4.
They put exclamation on that one. That will be.
Mason Brown was back there as well.
4th down and 15 for Wayne. They're going for it. 2:46 on a turning clock. Now there's Fry back now to punt. And he will kick it away. Scott takes it at the 50. Coming to the near side is Carson Breniger. And he is slow getting up.
Yeah, he kind of rolled over a little bit.
Yeah, he kind of quit running like.
Yeah.
He walking off the field, but he don't act like he's right. 2:28 to go in the ball game. Skyhawks lead at 19-16. And Scott will. I don't know who do you give the player of the game to?
Oh, it's a defensive player this game.
Well,
defense.
Here we go. Carson Breniger, Braden Clark line up near side. Isaiah Bush lines up wide to the far side. Matt Fry from the gun. Fry takes it, hands it off, fakes the handoff, complete to Braden Clark inside the 40, or at the 40. That will be gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down and 3 for Scott.
Number 2, Caden Hayton on the tackle for the Pioneers.
And we have a timeout on the field. We'll take a 1-minute timeout. 2:14 to go in the game. Skyhawks lead it 19-16 on the Skyhawk Sports Network.
Whether you need insurance to protect your home, car.
Hey.
Jake from State Farm.
We have to know.
Yeah. These are State Farm pajamas.
No, what if we have to talk to somebody about our policy, but it's late at night?
Call us 24/7.
Great. Because what if someone still calls his mom for everything?
We'll walk you through everything. At State Farm, we're there for your what ifs.
Yeah, Mom, everything's great. Yeah. I mean, not my mom.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
The Tint Guy has big news. The newest location is now open in Barbersville. Voted best in the Valley since 2020. Getting your windows tinted is now twice as easy. Go to the best, the Tint Guy.
Hey, Tint Guy here. Come see us at our new location in Barbersville.
And quarterback keeper, Matt Fry comes around the right side. He's at the 10-5 touchdown, Matt Fry. Wow, a 39-yard touchdown run by Matt Fry. Fry looked like he was just going to kneel it or run a short run, but 39 yards later, he's in the end zone at 2:06. And the Skyhawks bounce right back and put an exclamation point on this one as they lead it 25-16. And it looks like Ryan Neal is coming on to kick once again for Scott. Cole Elkins will be doing the holding. Looks like Scott is a player short. Now they get him in the lineup. And the kick is up. It looks good from here. And we have a timeout on the field, I do believe. And Scott calls a timeout before the extra point. So we'll just keep it here. We'll quickly check the WZAC scoreboard. In class single A, double A, Van leads Wyoming East by a score of 8-6. That game in the fourth quarter. Williamstown knocks off Webster County 60-14 in class single A. Wahama knocks off Doddridge County 50-18. Summers County falls to Greenbrier West 42-14. Man leads Mountview 46-0. That game in the fourth quarter. Skyhawks back on the field to attempt the point after. Cole Elkins once again holding. David Fennessy, the long snapper. And Ryan Neal to attempt a kick. Long count, snap is back, ball down, kick is away. It looks good from here, and it is good as Ron Neal kicks the extra point, and the Skyhawks jump out to a 10-point, 26-16-point lead with 2:06 to go in the ball game. We'll keep it here at Skyhawk Field and quickly jump back over to the scoreboard. Independence, number one in the state, trails Oak Hill 27-26. They are number one ranked in Class AA. Huntington leads South Charleston 86-0. Martinsburg leads Stonebridge, Virginia 41-7. Hurricane leads Capital 65-0. Some lopsided scores, but that's not been the case here at Skyhawk Field tonight. As Scott will kick off to Wayne once again. 2:06 to go in the ball game. After Matt Fry scored on a 39-yard touchdown run, he also scored on a 12-yard touchdown run. Ryan Neal to kick off for Scott. He has it teed up and ready. Here comes Neal. Kick is away on the ground, end over end. It will roll out of bounds back at the 27-yard line. And Wayne will get the ball on their own 35. 2:06 to go in the ball game. Skyhawks up by 10. And they're going to re-kick this one. As Wayne wants the opportunity to run it back for a touchdown. So they'll penalize Scott 5 yards, and Neal will kick it this time from the 35. Now they'll mark off the 5-yard penalty, hand it to Neal as he will tee it up and kick it away once again. Neal is ready. Kicking from our left to right. Skyhawks ready. Here comes Neal. Kicks it end over end kick, and it is picked up over there and taken out of bounds immediately at the 35-yard line. And that's where Wayne will put it in play, 1st and 10. Actually, it looks like they're going to mark it at about the 35.5. And that's where they'll spot it. Wayne huddles up. .202 showing on the clock. Play clock at 20 and rolling. Here comes Wayne. 2 receivers out wide to the near side. Fry drops back quickly, drops out, back to the near side. Pass complete. He's up to the 40. He's caught from behind by Carson Brenniger. Pass complete for 7 yards. 2nd down, 3. Game clock rolls at 1:40. Snap back quickly, fires to the other side. Pass complete, and his legs taken out, but he keeps on his feet, and then he's caught from behind. This time by, let's see, David Fennessy. But they're going to give him, wow, looked like he was about a yard short. They give him the spot. 1st down, Wayne. Quarterback drops back, fires one down the field, overthrown. Intended for Ronnie Staley, way overthrown, stops the clock at 1:11. 2nd and 10, ball spotted at the Wayne 46-yard line. Next week, the Wayne Pioneers are open, and Scott will take their way. We have a timeout on the field. We'll take a timeout as well. 1-minute timeout. Skyhawks lead at 26-16 here on the Skyhawks Sports Network.
Choosing a new home is well within your
short drive to Danville, and come see us where the Make the Summer sales event is in full swing at Stevens Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We've got savings on all models, including up to $14,000 below MSRP on the 2023 Ram Limiteds and 15% off MSRP on the 2023 Jeep Compasses. And the new 2024 Wranglers are awesome and arriving daily. So come see us for the Make the Summer sales event at Stevens Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Route 119 in Danville.
At Hanley Funeral Home, we offer unique opportunities for families to create healing moments after loss. With over 55 years of experience serving the Boone, Logan, and Lincoln communities, our staff will help you discover ways to pay tribute, whether that be at a burial service at one of our cemeteries or a personalized lasting memorial. Visit us at www.handleyfh.com or call 304-369-0718. The Handley family of business thanks you for your support.
10 for the Wayne Pioneers. They go from the gun. Fry takes it, fires one down the field. It's caught inside the 50, and they get him out of bounds over near the, looks like it's going to be on the Scott 45-yard line. It'll be a gain of 9, actually a gain of 8. 3rd down and 2 now for Wayne. Game clock at 1:03. Skyhawks up by 10. Fisher Fry goes from the gun. They got 3 receivers out to the near side. Drops back, wants to pass, fires to the near. Intercepted by Scott. Intercepted. Coming down the field across the 50 down to the 46 and making the interception for the Skyhawks, Ty Mitchell. So Scott will take over on the interception, and they are up by 10. All we got to do is run 55 seconds off the clock, and the Skyhawks will claim victory number 2 on this early high school football season. Skyhawks lining up, and Matt Fry goes under center. Matt Fry takes a knee just to burn up clock. Game next week will be Skyhawks go on the road to Sissonville. Got Ty Mitchell on the interception there. And I was looking, I believe that game is at 7 o'clock. Quickly, Skyhawks take a knee again, and they'll burn up the clock. And the Scott Skyhawks will win this one by a score of 26-16. And Skyhawks come over and huddle up as they get ready to congratulate the Pioneers on a good game. We'll go ahead and take a 2-minute break. We'll be back with more of our McDonald's postgame show after this. Final score, Scott knocks off Wayne by a score of 26-16 here on the Skyhawk Sports Network.
Hey, Jake from State Farm.
We have to know.
Yeah, these are State Farm pajamas.
No, what if we have to talk to somebody about our policy, but it's late at night?
Call us 24/7.
Great. Because what if someone still calls his mom for everything?
We'll walk you through everything. At State Farm, we're there for your what ifs.
Yeah, Mom, everything's great. Yeah. I mean, not my mom.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
At Miller Brothers Pharmacy, we are dedicated to providing outstanding personalized customer service at an affordable price. We are your one-stop shop for all your pharmacy and medical needs. Our staff has over 90 years of experience, so you can count on fast, personal attention. Our pharmacy is proud to offer delivery service for your convenience with free delivery for patients within Madison and Danville city limits. Contact a member of our team about delivery today. At Hanley Funeral Home, we offer unique opportunities for families to create healing moments after loss. With over 55 years of experience serving the Boone, Logan, and Lincoln communities, our staff will help you discover ways to pay tribute, whether that be at a burial service at one of our cemeteries or a personalized lasting memorial. Visit us at www.handleyfh.com or call 304-369-0718. The Handley family of business thanks you for your support.
Skyhawk Field, where tonight the Scott Skyhawks knocked off the Wayne Pioneers in a tight battle that went back and forth, basically right down to the very end until Matt Fry jumped off and picked up 2 touchdowns for the Skyhawks. So we're trying to catch up with Coach Matt Fry, and let's go down to the field. Andrew Limbo with Coach Jeremy Dolan.
Coach, congratulations on the win. It was a hard-fought game. The team come out flat. What do you think of the end results of the game?
Well, I mean, I'm proud of the boys for, we faced some adversity, and they were resilient and stuck it out. But, you get hit in the mouth by a good football team, and that's going to happen sometimes. Wayne, they're always physical. Tommy's always got them coached up well. Defensively, they were giving us a little bit of fits. Some things that we've been able to do offensively against most teams we had trouble with tonight. We had to make some adjustments. I felt like we did a pretty good job in the second half. Defensively, I thought we played pretty well all night. So I'm proud of the boys, for finishing strong and coming out here with a win. That's a tough team.
Yeah, they definitely played good defense. The offense was a little flat. It come together at the end of the game and really started pouring it on them. So what's the game plan for next week for Sissonville?
We just got to get back in and have four good days of practice. We didn't have a real good day on Tuesday, and Wednesday and Thursday wasn't great. You play a team like Hoover to start the season and get that big emotional victory, and then, you get a little flat. And it's hard to keep a team up, even though that Wayne's going to be coming in and gunning for you, because every team that's coming here now is coming for you. We're no longer the hunters, we're the hunted. So we just got to be ready for that and know when it's going to happen, and no more 6 o'clock pepper rallies too. So.
All right, Coach, thank you. Back upstairs to you.
Oh, I knew that was coming. No more 6 a.m. pep rallies for Scott High School. We are in our McDonald's postgame show, and our players of the game for McDonald's and TikTok Tire for Video Productions. Matt Fry. Matt passed a touchdown to get things going for Scott, 79 yards to Braden Clark. Then he threw a 65-yard touchdown pass to Isaiah Bush. But the 2 runs of 12 and 39 yards on quarterback keepers topped off the Skyhawks with a 26-16 win. So Matt Fry is our offensive player of the game. And I'll tell you what, this game was won on defense tonight, and our defensive player goes to Scott's Ty Mitchell. He made some outstanding tackles out there, pulled off the interception. So congratulations to Matt Fry and Ty Mitchell, who are our players of the game. But anyway, Skyhawks win tonight 26-16. Now they'll try to regroup and get things back together as they'll go on the road for the first time this season. They will head off to Sissonville next Friday night, and that game, I do believe, is at 7 o'clock. We'll be on the air at 6:30. Anyway, that's pretty much going to wrap up our coverage tonight of the ball game. Final score, Scott knocks off Wayne by a score of 26-16. For Video Productions, want to thank Louisa Disa and Jack Withrow, and Bubby Brown, our studio engineer back at WZAC and on the Skyhawks Sports Network. Final score tonight, the Skyhawks knock off the Wayne Pioneers in the Cardinal Conference matchup by a score of 26-16, and they'll regroup, be on the road next Friday night. We'll be there here on WZAC and the Skyhawks Sports Network. For everyone here at the ball game, good night, everyone. We'll see you next Friday at Sissonville.